All right. I think we're on, but I should check my phone.
Hello, hello, hello.
Let me see. If anyone's out there, say hello. It's been so long. I feel like
I know, it's been so long.
Oh, Amanda's on there. Okay, so we are live.
Yay.
I can't see myself. Amy, Jamie, Carol. Hey, this was so last minute, guys. So
it was.
Thanks for joining. Like literally,
like an hour.
Oh wow. Hey everyone.
Oh my gosh, how fun.
We gave people less than an hour notice.
Yeah.
Hot topic.
Heck
but
yeah.
Yeah, Jess, Steph, she says she hasn't seen you in forever. I know. I feel like
I posted a lot. I mean, I missed about a week.
It's been anyway, why don't you introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Stephanie. Steph Loves Life. All things wax. Well, not really. It used to be alcohol and perfume and wax, but now it's just a little bit of everything. Why not?
I'm April Wax Queen. Love all things wax, but these hookers up here just got me into journaling. So you might start seeing some journaling stuff on my YouTube, like makeup, skincare, nails. But I mostly do wax right now, but we'll kind of see like what happens in the future.
Yeah.
Hey, Julie, I've missed you guys too. I miss everybody.
I know. Feels like forever. Well, it's been forever.
It has been. It has been forever. So this is totally spontaneous. We were just chatting, and kind of like if we were kings for a day, or if we were, in charge, like what are some things that we would love to see or would have loved to have seen? And part of this, I think, was it April? I think one of you mentioned like a year ago in the Scentsy Club, they had added this line like for a fee or something. They've never done anything with it, but we've always thought it's just a matter of time. Like those things don't just show up by accident. And then I think Steph and we're all just chatting and we're like, I wouldn't mind paying a fee if I could do this with my club or if we could be this flexible. So then we were kind of thinking, so just to set the stage, this isn't us ranting. I mean, there's videos about, what's going on with the changes, but this is more like this is what I would have done, or this is what we would have done on, that I think would actually make it better. And right now, don't think that's where their decisions are going. But so yeah, that's kind of what, and we're like, let's get on a live. We haven't done a live in a long time. So thank you all for being here, and you guys just chat about whatever you want. Who knows? We always go sideways.
Yeah, really.
Anyway, but that was why we all just said, let's just do a live. I'm free. So we're all free. So yeah. So I think I don't even know where to start. So you guys.
Well, I mean, I would say, let's start off with what if they're okay, they say, okay, you know what? Here's this fee. What is the maximum price you would pay? Because if your club is $100 and they say $50 and you can push your club out another 3 months. You're on quarterly, you push it out another 3 months. It's $100 for your club. Would you pay $50 to do it?
I wouldn't.
Right. So like what, so how would you do that? Would you do a percentage of the amount of your club? Would you just do a flat rate? Does it matter? I don't know.
Like, I would love to see something where you can like pick and choose which bars you want to ship. Like I don't really want that one right now because it's not the right season for me, and I don't want to have a bunch of shit, piling up. But I would love to have blah 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 blah, shipped to me right now. $5. I'd probably do that. I'd probably do that.
Yeah,
I don't think they would do $5.
Well, if they're smart, they would, because you have to find the right price. Like right. $50 is too much. Maybe $10. I think it just depends, but I wouldn't go more than that. But I'd be like, if I can keep my club but then select which one, like be able to change it or be able to pull things out and say, I only want this stuff right now, but then still keep these. I would pay a fee for that, not an exorbitant amount of fee, but I'm thinking, yeah, if I could still keep, like, a lot of people, well, one, you should have more than 3 clubs. I would be able to, you know what I mean? And they could, like, if I wanted to have a spring club and a fall club and keep them separate and they're both quarterly, like that would be fantastic.
I agree.
Or I'd be willing to select, hey, it's fall now, I just want the fall stuff out of my club, and then I'll pay a fee just to keep the other ones safe. I would do that as long as it's not a crazy fee. But I'm like, there's, we're seeing people, yes, the flexible shipping. Be flexible. Yeah. People want flexibility and convenience.
Exactly. Because I'll tell you what I'm worried about is like the little hacky hack that we all have where we can keep pushing it out. I'm scared that they're going to catch on and say, no more. We're taking that shit away. And then what do? You have to come to, a realization of, okay, am I cutting stuff? Am I sucking it up and just getting my shipments? Or, what am I going to do? So I think like a convenience thing or like a flexibility with the shipping part, I think would be like really cool. I actually think a lot of people would utilize that feature. I
absolutely would utilize that because I have my bi-monthly club and I have my quarterly club and none of them make any sense. I mean, I've got spring and summer in both of them and I have all the bakery in both of them. None of them make sense. So, I mean, my bi-monthly is coming out in March and my other one's coming out in April and they're 97 bars and 98 bars. Do I want all of those in a matter of 2 months? No. I would absolutely pay to pick and choose what I want, keep what I want. I would pay money for that for sure. I agree.
Yeah. I'm just looking at some comments here. So, I mean, they said they're not growing, which therefore means that their it means to me that their expenses are hitting their profits. So they're not as profitable as they were in the past. And so they're having to cut corners, shave off expenses, because if you're making less money than you were in previous years, eventually you're losing money.
So I did watch the Zoom call and Dan did say they were still in the black. They're not in the red, but he said like they need to do serious stuff to keep it that way. So I think they're still profitable, but again, like Martha said, I don't think as much as they want to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you start seeing your profits go down, I mean, it's a matter of time, right? It's like a sinking ship. I think above, where's Amy's comment? They need to go back to pre-orders for high-end. I wasn't around when they did pre-orders, but
yeah, same.
There's a lot of things. I do think that LTO having a mix of old and new, I thought about that too. It's like, instead of bringing new stuff over and over and over again, like I think we've all said there's just too much like new stuff. Like you never get a chance to warm the catalog and enjoy like their old scents. But instead of always being new, bring back old classics, and not like bring back my bar twice a year, like bring back old collections, bring things out of the vault. Remember I said like when Disney used to bring video movies out, it's coming out of the vault. I mean, there's ways you can market like fun stuff like that on like popular old collections, or, just rotating old things from catalogs that used to be popular. I think that to me would be better than new all the time.
I agree. I think, I mean, because there is so much going on that I don't have time to enjoy the scents that I absolutely love because I'm too busy buying all the new scents to try and melt it. And y'all know I don't buy the scents and I don't melt them and I don't post it because it's so much. Like April, you're like, oh, I bought all of these and I've already melted all of them. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm just smelling what's in the freaking box. You're already in. And it's too much. It's exhausting. And but I'm in it just for me. I have one customer, and my mom has a quarterly club that's $46, and she doesn't buy any wax other than that. So I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
So another, like, speaking about Scentsy clubs, what I would like to see also would be like, you know, let's like, you know how they have like the Scentsy Club exclusives? Okay, well, let's get some bars in there. Let's get some sweet plum pastry, just old school scents that people don't want to wait 5 years for, because 5 years is a really long time. 5 years is a long time because number one, you can't put everything in your club. That's impossible. You can't put every single thing that you love in your club. And then you have new people coming in all the time, and they hear or watch videos like, oh my God, I want to try that sweet plum pastry. Why can't I get that? Like, let's see some bars that people, sugar, pink haze, shimmer. I mean, honeymoon hideaway. There's a shit ton of bars out there that I think would really boost sales, especially Scentsy Club. Like, offer it for like a Scentsy Club exclusive, and man, I
Yeah.
think people would eat that up like hotcakes. I would, because I
Yeah.
want the bars.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many great ideas in here, you guys. Even the whole Scentsy Club exclusive things, that's another weird thing. If you have a club, there's this exclusive thing you can do, but you can't add them to your club. That to me is another thing that doesn't make sense. So why would I have bonkers? Sorry, Steph. I think you were going to say something. I cut you off.
No, nuh-uh. I'm reading.
I'm also reading. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's so many ideas. And sometimes I wonder, there is that idea share or whatever, and you can type. I mean, I've put in stuff in there, but they keep doing the same thing. So I feel like you're not listening then,
I
because
don't think they're listening today. I think that's just a place for you to rant to a brick wall, honestly, is what I think that is. And I don't know. There's so many great things. I think the club, I mean, people are leaving, and they're taking their clubs with them, and they're like, screw it, I'm not even going to be a customer. So how is that helping you stay in the black? And instead of, okay, well, let's keep doing what we're doing, and let's go into the requests, what people are talking about. Let's read and see what people are suggesting and play that out. Let's play with numbers and see if that would work.
Yeah, and I mean, those are your customers suggesting these things, right? And I mean, just to touch on vendor wax, I mean, what I love about that is you can reach out to the owner and say, "Can you please bring this back, or can you make more of this?" And most of the time they do, and it's so like they're listening to customers, and it's like Scentsy, yeah, like you said, Steph, talking to a brick wall. It's like,
Yeah.
I have a club hack video. It's not confusing, but I don't want to confuse people by trying to talk it through here. But there is a club hack video. I think if you I think I did it back in August. If you go back, I did one back in August, but and I just did it the other night, so it still works.
Keep in mind, like I was talking to April and Martha, we were talking, and I just have a scary feeling that club's they're going to do something to club. They're going to change it. They're going to figure something out, because we keep pushing it out. So I would say, don't push it out till next year. I would say let a couple of them process so you get your bars. I just have a scary feeling. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to let my two process and then make decisions from there. I don't know. The way all of this happened was just out of the blue. I'm just scared now. I'm scared for something else.
Speaking of that, do you guys remember, was it like a month or two ago when they were doing an update and the Scentsy Club got crazy? Like, my club was personally affected where it showed that they skipped it for me. And I'm like, oh, hold up. I didn't do that skip. And I was really scared that, what does that mean? Like, am I going to lose my shit? Because did you count the other skip? Is this going to count as a skip? Like, what's happening? But it did end up going back to normal. So yeah, I don't know if they were maybe playing around with stuff, maybe testing things and seeing like stuff, and it didn't go back to the original way at first, and then they brought it back. So I don't know. I'd say yes, use extreme caution, but yeah, I'm worried about that too, Steph. I really am.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I mean, we do I'm working on a system upgrade project. You're not messing with things unless you're in there messing with it, right? I mean, it doesn't just spontaneously happen unless someone was doing something in the back end, and then you have to wonder what are they doing in the back end, right? So yeah, so even though I do have a video, don't come at me if like, they change it up or something. You'll know. I mean, you'll get a warning usually, like don't do this. But yeah, I think Julie says they may not even allow the one and done club. That might be true because now a lot of people are saying, well, if I can only get 10% off, on the bundle and save online, a lot of people are saying, well, then I'll just do a one and done club because I still get 10% off. So it's not like I'm losing anything. Plus the shipping is $2 less. And if I buy more than $60, I can get a half price item. So like the club doing it that way makes a lot more sense than just buying a bundle on the regular website and not doing it through club. But yeah, they might stop doing the one and done because people use that for that reason.
Yeah.
I almost wonder if they're going to do some changes with Scentsy Club as well, like maybe changing the perks. I mean, we haven't heard anything. This is pure speculation on my part, but I'm curious to see, like, are we still going to have like a $60 threshold in, the US and can't, well, I don't know what Canada is, but US $60, you get the half off item, or is it like over 30 and you get like 10% off? Like, I wonder if eventually they're going to change those thresholds as well, because it seems like they're really trying to, make it more difficult to reach that, at least for like, parties and stuff. So I'm curious to see if that might be something down the road that might change. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see.
So how would you do the club to make it enticing for customers to do? Like how would you do that?
Well, what I would do would be like those bars that everybody wants in their club. Number one, like you can get sweet plum pastry, you can get marshmallow mint, you can get, honeymoon heartache, whatever. Like whatever the bars were that were always getting voted back for bring back my bar. And what it could do is like those bars, don't make them eligible for bring back my bar voting anymore. Have those ones be like, oh, these are Scentsy Club exclusive bars. Boom. Like,
and they have to ship right away. If you want them, you have to ship it right away. That's what I would do. You want those Stephanie, you want that almond croissant? Girl, you better process those 97 bars plus your almond croissant right now.
And that would like not only I think boost club sales and people really wanting club, but also like when people complain about, oh, those bars are always voted back, if they're not, for bring back my bar, that wouldn't be a problem anymore because oh, I can get them in Scentsy Club, I don't know, just a thought, just something that might, it's like a little carrot.
Great idea. There's a great idea. I love that. But I think making it more flexible, right? So you can have more than one club and have it shipped when you want it. We talked about that. Selecting different bars. I love that, putting like the old favorites in there. Like if you really want to because the club, and I think a lot of people have mentioned it, I think they're pushing people to the club. Well, yeah, because it's guaranteed cash. Like it's like a subscription service, basically, right? Like, you're going to have, a set amount of people buying through the club. So that makes sense. Changing the bricks they offer. I've been a consultant now for 2 years, or since 2022, 3 years, I guess now. And it's the same bricks. Like, can we change up the bricks in there too? Like, I mean, I'm not a brick person, but there are people who like bricks. Like, put in some different bricks in there. Like, just change it up.
Especially like when I can get a bar versus the brick. Like,
Yeah.
I agree.
Different ones for sure.
Maybe even old school ones. You
Oh,
make
yeah,
an
Amy
almond
usually says
croissant
the
brick.
same.
I'm in.
Yeah. Get that half off Adam.
I'm in.
I love bricks now.
Yeah, give us the old classics and bricks. I would get a brick if it was an almond croissant brick or
Yeah,
something.
I would
Oh
too.
my
I need
gosh.
bricks.
Sure. Woodland
Like-
suede in a brick, yes.
That brick fiasco I had, I would have that again.
Oh, I remember that. I remember that.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
yeah, it's like they don't change them. So that's the thing. It's like they keep that for me is my issue. If they were to hire me as a consultant or like not that kind of consultant, but a business consultant, I'd be like, you got to change it up. Like you're doing the same thing over and over again is the definition of crazy and expecting different results, right? It's
right. And not change it up by adding more LTOs. Change it up by doing exactly what we talked about. Put a fee on that club to postpone the fee. Allow us to bring back some old bars, but only in your club that has to process right away if you want that bar. I'd do it.
Yeah, not change it up backwards to going to more parties.
No one does a party anymore. We've gone through COVID where people have been separated, and there are people who just are used to not wanting to be around other people, and they're used to not wanting to talk to people. So we have to take that into consideration. I mean, but Robin had a great idea when she said, hey, text me, I'm available, text me when you want, and I will be more than happy to do that for you. And I actually did that to my one customer. I was like, hey, this is what has changed. I'm not nosy. I don't know what you order, but if you want the 5 bars, get the 6th free, then you're going to have to text me and you're going to have to give me your credit card number, and I will be more than happy to do that for you. One and done. And she was like, cool, thanks for letting me know. But it's weird. It's awkward. I don't want her credit card information.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that whole thing. And even if they weren't giving me a credit card information, but then I'm like, oh, Venmo me or Zelly me, or, it's like, that's still awkward. And then I have to put it on my credit card, right? So I'm like, I don't want to do that either.
And then I got to transfer it all over and Rochambeau, and I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that. Hey, everyone who's joined, and I've seen a lot of people. But yeah, it's just backwards. And again, and I don't mind, like, if people want to reach out to, I'm not complaining about that, but I just think it's inconvenience for them.
It's not listening to the customer. It's not that they're not listening to the customer, but it's not taking into consideration you're talking about 2018. Well, yeah. And then we went through COVID when we were inside the house and had nothing else to do but buy wax and smell great wax. And now the economy's like, do I want to buy a $6 bar, or do I want to buy a pack of eggs for my family for $6?
Yeah.
That's a decision that people are honestly having to make. And so I feel like taking out the convenience was not smart. And I mean, Aubrey just said, I wonder if they're going to like reverse some of the decisions they made. I don't think so.
I don't think so. I don't think they can. Like, I don't think they can from a financial standpoint. I don't know.
Like, are they going to reverse the what we're just talking about?
Get one, or
yeah,
five get one.
Putting it back on the website.
I wish they would. I really do.
I think the catalogs have probably been printed. I mean, I don't know that they will for, I bet you what might happen is for spring and summer, they're going to leave it as they've announced it. They're not going back on that. But if they find out like, oh, this did not work at all, they might try to bring it back and then find another place to make a cut, right? And cut somewhere else in some other way. But
yeah, or raise the price.
Or raise the prices. Okay, so let's just say we can keep everything the way it was, but they raised all the bars 25 cents. Would that be better?
Yes.
Yeah, I would do that because we're used to that anyways. I mean, right? You walk in and you buy a loaf of bread and it's $3. And the next day you walk in because you need some more bread and it's $8. Oh, crap. Well, you're used to that.
I know, like, we're all in California, so I think we're all used to this, but I hate when I go to a restaurant and I order my food, and at the end of the meal, there's like this service charge on there. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And it's like, could you please just increase the price of the meal so I know up front what it is, and if you're not being sneaky? And I know we all hate that. So yeah, I feel like this is almost like that. So I would rather just $6.25 now, or whatever it needs to be.
Yeah.
That way I know, and yeah.
Yeah, I don't like to feel like I'm nickel and dimed. I'd rather just tell me it's in the price. Like, but I don't want to feel like I'm being nickeled and dimed. But yeah, in California, we have, I think they
All the
changed, I
time.
think we have all kinds of fees. But yeah, like now I'm paying the worker their healthcare.
Yeah.
I mean, what healthcare fee? What the hell? It's like I'm not their employer, So it's just like, yeah, I don't. Ugh.
Yeah,
But
the nickel and dime. I mean, that's why Mike and I, November, our Disney passes were expiring, and so we went one last time because we had the top tier passes, but then you had to pay to get the fast pass, and it only included only a few rides. If you wanted like the really good rides, you had to pay $20, an extra $20 per person to ride that ride. And then on top of that, you have the food. So they gave you less food, but charged you more. And it just ruined the whole, and then you're on your phone your whole time versus how it used to be. And so, and that's exactly what I'm hearing is that it used to be like this. Well, I'm okay with you charging me 25 cents a bar extra. Cool. I'm okay with you charging me $10 to push my club out. Cool. I get it. I see it. I'm okay with you charging me $15 for my website so that my customers can go on at 2:00 in the morning and order the bars that they want. Cool. I'm okay with that. But this 10% for this, but they got to talk to you about this, and it's to have more of a relationship with your customers. Come on. Come on.
Such bull.
Or it's more streamlined. It's more confusing, and it's more difficult.
Right,
I'm
yep.
having to do more
Shady
work.
too. As a customer, I feel like why can't I just get it? Like why are you
Right.
making it so as a customer, I'm thinking it feels shady. And I think the reason they do it is they're hoping most people aren't going to want to bother their consultant and say, I'll just pay the extra $4. It's just
Screw
like
it. Yeah.
fine. I'm not gonna. In fact, I had
That's a good
and she
point.
got here. My friend and customer said, Martha, I'm not going to call you to get a free bar. She's like, I'm not. I'm just going to order at 2 a.m. when I want to on the website. But she shouldn't have to do that. You know what I mean? So that's what annoys me. But like, that's the thing that pisses me off. It's like, she shouldn't have to if she doesn't want to. But now she's like, now she's going to pay more because she doesn't want to be inconvenienced or think she's inconveniencing me. And Scentsy did that. But,
right.
Quick time out.
I'm not upselling. I don't. Oh, that looks good. I'm
wait,
not
show that
upselling.
again. Did I see that?
I'm gonna eat while we chit chat. Carne asada nachos.
Ooh, damn, that's good.
And are you gonna have like 8 bites and then be done?
I am. I'm gonna be full. Oh, but I can't wait. So good.
That looks good. I made a taco salad last night and it hit the spot. It was so good. Okay, what's totally Amy?
And yes, Lisa, I mean, I think there's so many people. In fact, just you alone have had so many good ideas that are innovative. And I don't know.
They need to hire you.
Right. Like I don't understand where this is where they sat in the office and they're like, you know what, that's a great idea. We're gonna this is gonna go over really well. And these consultants are gonna be like, yes, I'm for sure. I'm gonna work my business.
Yeah.
No, I just keep seeing people who've been in it for 5 years going, you know what, I'm done. It's not worth it for me. So they've canceled being a consultant. They've canceled their clubs. and they're completely walking away. You're in it for 5 years. What does that club look like? What did those customers under you look like? And are they leaving? Like I would really like to know the numbers of who's leaving and how much they've lost with that. And are they going to lose? I don't know.
Honestly, I don't think they're going to lose much on the people that are leaving right now, because we're not bringing in a ton of money, but in huge numbers, it makes a difference. So if there's a huge exodus, yeah, that is going to impact the top tier folks. So, but I mean, at work, I've had to make difficult decisions that I know people aren't going to like or whatever, but you have to do it. But the way they roll it out, terrible. They're horrible at change management, horrible.
Yeah.
And they're not being, I think, completely transparent. And so that's making me feel like I don't
Ick.
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 Yeah.
I 100% agree. I don't know. There's just something, I just feel like there's something more than that that's going on.
Yeah.
And I get it. It's not our business and it's none of our business. But when you make it out like you're doing this for the good of us, it's not for us. It's for you, because you're a business. It's your money. And it's for you. And we're the gophers, and we're nothing in your business, basically.
Yeah. And I think someone said, yeah, when Lacey left, I was just surprised at it. They need a PR person on how they wrote why she left them all. You basically said she was fired. It was a performance issue. I mean, why would you say that? Like, I don't think that's anyway, let's try to keep it positive somewhat. But I'm just thinking of the ideas. There's a lot of not what to do. Like, this is what you don't do, and this is what you should do or could do. And I just think there's so much opportunity there. Like, even with the licensing, like, I know that's expensive. So I don't know, if you're going to do a bar, do it good. Like the Friends bar, like, like even with Friends, it's like, I don't know. I just feel like, do the license bars bring that much more money?
I was going to ask that. What do you guys think? Because I'll bet you it doesn't, because I am pretty sure they pay out the butthole for licensing. Like, I'm sure it is not cheap. So I don't know if it's even like that profitable. So maybe just do one a year and really get people excited about that one thing, and focus more on the everyday stuff that people really, really want. Maybe just try that for, next year and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know how much they make on that. I don't know.
Yeah. And then I'm reading comments. You guys have so much.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Roden and Fields. I remember them. Yeah. I was trying to think of like what other companies have, or what other MLMs are still around. I'm not sure. Is Pampered Chef still one?
Who?
Pampered Chef?
I thought
they are.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. And there's a lot of companies, and this is where I don't know how expensive it is, but there are some companies that start out small, online only, direct sales, and then, we're also going to now be available at Walmart or CVS or whatever they are. And I wonder how much more expensive it would be to go that route, where, like, talk about appealing to the masses, like.
Yeah, but what bars do you put in there? What bars would you put in there? Right? Because Walmart's they have their bars, but it's not like they have a huge selection. Mm-hmm. And then it's not like they have a lot of that. Because I've seen people go, I got this, and I went back to get some more, and I couldn't find any more, and it's been 3 years since the last time I've seen it.
Yeah.
And you have no idea what's coming out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, how would you do that?
Maybe they're going to do like affiliate.
I think affiliate would work.
Mm-hmm.
But then you'd get rid of the whole pyramid, and now you, me, or Steph, like if people buy off our affiliate link, we get a little commission. Everyone's the same.
That would work
right?
for me.
It's everyone's the same. You're
Oh
not.
my gosh. But I mean, what would you do with your LRs of the company?
LRs.
Who bring in
That's the thing,
money.
and I
What
mentioned
would
that.
you do?
I mentioned that in my video. I really do feel for the people who this is their livelihood, because the moment they change, if and when they do change to a different type of model,
Yeah.
they're done.
Yeah.
And that's scary. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm just a noob and this is just for fun, because if I have worked so long and so hard to make this a full-on business and I have people underneath me, like I would be freaking out right now. I would be so scared that, because everyone's talking about affiliate, but
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna look, I think, more here. Oh, me too, actually, Amy. What happened to all the Jack Obsession bricks? I know I've been waiting for it. I know a couple of people. Did they sell out of them? I don't know. They've yet to show up.
Oh, that's right, because they did it in bricks.
Yeah,
and you had to buy
the warmer with it. I'm like, I don't want the warmer. I would have bought the brick. That's another thing. Here's another good idea. If you're going to do a bundle with a warmer, make that be less expensive than individually buying them, but give the option of individually buying them. So yeah, maybe the value of the brick might be a little bit more, but then I don't need I don't have to buy the warmer. Like you should do both, like the gingerbread house with the, what if I don't want a bundle? Just let me buy the bar.
Yeah.
Like the bundle could be cheaper. Like if you buy 3, it's less. If you want to buy them individually, it's regular price.
That's normal anywhere.
Yeah, I know. But why don't they do that?
Everywhere. But yeah, I don't want another warmer.
Tell me about it.
I canceled my Scents of the Month because I don't want more. I don't want 7 bars of something that I don't know if I'm going to like or not. And I don't want another warmer. I don't know.
Yeah. Speaking of that, like we're getting ready to move cross country and I'm going through my house and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have so many warmers. I have so much wax, which I'm really trying to, work through. But yeah, like the warmers, I have at least 4 of those really big, rugged totes they're like black with the yellow lid. I have 4 already, and I still have more warmers I gotta, get packed away. So yeah, I'm like, oh, I want them, but I can't do it right now. I can't get any more warmers right now. So it's tough.
So I heard that the Scent of the Month used to be, what'd you say, 10 bars? It was a warmer and 10 bars and a spray.
And a spray.
Well, it used to be 10 bars. You got a tester, you got a spray, and then, what other stuff, that you got for, it was the same price. And then for a while they did it was like a brick and other stuff. So they've slowly kind of been chipping away to at the, Scent of the Month, what you get out of it. So yeah.
Okay, well, how would you change that? And okay, so here's a question. Do any of your customers buy the Scent of the Month? Do you know? Like how many people's customers buy the Scent of the Month, or do they just buy the bar?
They'll buy the bar. Like they don't buy them off me. Like if they want them, they'll just get them on the website. So I need, for what I make for a sample, and it doesn't take, because I use like the felt, so I can mail them, because like all my customers are like not local. And so I'm stuck with those bars. So hopefully I like those bars. And if I don't like them, then I'm like throwing them in someone's box, you know, when I'm like shipping out wax or something or doing a destash. But yeah, so I don't know, because you still need to have like, I understand they still need to make money and stuff, but I don't know like what the right ratio would be. Like the pods, I don't know if everybody likes pods, because I don't know if everybody uses like a air filter or air purifier, whatever they're calling them now, device.
I had the mini pod in my car,
Yeah.
but and I have some pods that I keep in my car when I can't smell anything, but that's about it. I don't use it anywhere else.
Mhm.
So I am now. I used to not really like. I do have a air purifier in here. I have an air purifier in my bedroom, but like in our fifth wheel that we just bought, I don't want to put wax in there because that would be a disaster, like with my cats.
Yeah.
And so I bought the big four pod thingy, and so I'm using that for my RV. But other than that, like I don't really use them a lot in my house. So
I think I wish that there would, for the scent of the month, I wish you could choose what you get. Like, okay, you want a brick and a room spray and the warmer, because the brick you can make samples out. You can make more samples out of, I guess. I don't know. But or you know what? I want a bar. I want whatever, however many bars you're going to give me, and a pod, or a pod and a room spray. I just don't know why they're giving you all of this, or absolutely a warmer only option.
Mhm.
Because now I'm stuck. I mean, I don't like floral notes, and now you're sticking me with 7 lily of the valleys that, and one customer.
yeah, that's a good point though, Steph. Like maybe instead of like 7 bars and pods, maybe do like a pod, a room spray, 4 bars. Or, I mean, I don't know what the math would be, for it, but maybe something that's just a little bit more diversified, I guess, so
Yeah.
that it's not like all the bars or,
Yeah.
and that's a good idea. Because I do miss the room sprays, especially now since they changed the formula and it's not that oil based, it's the water based, and I think it's better. So, I mean, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Maybe less bars, throw in a room spray kind of a thing. I don't know. Just because unless you really like a scent or you have a shit ton of customers that are like directly buying those bars from you, you might be stuck with those bars. So I don't know if maybe a lot of people don't get it because of that. Maybe they could research it and kind of find out like, oh, hey, what would you guys like to see in like a scent of the month kit? Would you prefer this or this? Do a poll, do a thing.
Yeah. Or have different sizes. Like if you have a lot of customers, maybe you want the 7 bars or 6 bars, but someone here just said, maybe I just want 4, and have it be less expensive and and then yes, a warmer only. Cause I know the Boo Crew was one that I got. It was, I think, in October scent of the month.
Yeah.
I just wanted the warmer. I didn't want the scent, but I'm like, oh, they don't have a warmer only option. So now I have to wait till the month and then I, buy it like normal. But
yeah, it doesn't make any sense that you can do the scent only, but not the warmer only.
Yeah.
That, whatever.
So I think Beth was asking if anyone got the February scent of the month. I heard it smells similar to, what's that lemon scent? Soak up this, no, what's it called? Squeeze the Day, maybe, I think.
Oh.
It's like similar to that, not the same, but I mean.
You know what? I didn't even pay attention. What is it? Let me go look it up.
It's a lemon scent. I do know that.
I like lemon.
Yeah.
But I didn't get it just because I'm getting ready to move soon and I just can't like accumulate any more wax right now. I can't.
What's the warmer? Is that the heart?
No, that's this month. So what is the warmer? Okay. I don't even know. What does the warmer look like?
It's a shamrock. It's actually really cute.
Is it?
It's a cute little shamrock. Yeah. Element warmer.
Oh, don't tell me
It's,
that.
I
I don't
know, I know. It is really cute. Oh,
know.
it's adorable. It's cuter than the hat, in my opinion. I know.
Now I gotta go look.
Oh, so the
Dang
scent
it.
notes are juicy orange, bright lemon, and ruby raspberry. Okay, so it's gonna be a very fruity scent. Interesting. Like, I'll probably get one bar just so I can smell it and see what I think of it and stuff. But yeah, I'm not gonna get the kit. It's
The
called
Valen
Clover Meat Irish, the warmer. Oh God, Steph,
No, I
don't
don't
look,
like
don't look.
that warm.
No, I'm
If it
not
was
interested.
like the real Irish, you know, how they have like the little white
Oh,
like the vase with the Irish pottery or Irish ceramic, whatever. That would be super cute.
That would be
That
really
I
cute.
because I could leave that out all year round, but this is very specific.
yeah, this is a definite four-leaf clover or
Right.
three-leaf clover.
And I'm like I'm done taking down decorations and redecorating. Like I'm done for the year. Well, not for the year. I'm done until August when I start decorating for Halloween. So I don't want something I have to put up and take back down.
That's my thing too. I'm trying not to get like super seasonal warmers, except for
Yeah.
Halloween and Christmas. Like that, I'm all for. But I don't want to be changing out Valentine's, Easter,
Right.
St. Patrick's Day. It's like, no, I got enough warmers. I got enough. Yeah, and that's exactly it, Sherry. It's like it's cute, but I can't. What are you going to warm it for? Like a couple
Yeah.
weeks, or put it out for a couple weeks? No thanks. I don't have the room for it.
Yeah.
But Carol says it's very citrusy and definitely lemon. Yeah, I'm going to buy one because it sounds like something I would like. The Valentine's Day bars also sound like ones I would like.
Oh, girl.
I put the sugar one in my club.
It's so
I
good.
haven't smelt it yet though.
It's amazing. You're going to love it. Sweetheart Sugar Cookies is the best one by far. And then
That's
the
what I've heard.
Apricot Clouds is really pretty too. I liked it. Not super fond of the peppered one just because it's a little too floral for me. But
Yeah.
oh my God,
The sugar.
the sugar cookie one is so good.
Oh, good.
It's the good pistachio that you like.
Good.
Yeah.
Speaking of warmers and like what we would do differently if we were the owners, I would have higher wattage warmers.
Yes.
Like, why like I would do like a element warmer and like I don't know what 21 I don't know but I have those
Hmm.
Julianne
Yeah.
those are like heavy duty high. I would have some high wattage element warmers.
Yeah. I have 3 of those in my bedroom. And you guys, I was sent the plaid Christmas and plaid or oh, it's a Scentsy one.
I
Um
know what you're talking about. I don't
it
have
was
it,
in
but
it was in clearance.
I saw a plaid. Yeah.
And the only reason why I know it's clearance because I was watching Amy and she was talking about it and I got a bar. Someone sent me a bar and I was like, oh, it smells good on cold. I haven't warmed it yet. And then Amy said something about it being in clearance and brick, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go buy a whole bunch of them in brick. And I warmed it the other night. I put 2 in each warmer. I have 4 warmers. 3 of them are the Joanne element warmers. I had to take 2 of them out. It was punching me in the freaking throat, you guys. It was so strong. And I questioned life choices about the bricks that I ordered because I'm like, I'm never going to get through these bricks because you only need like a little bit. Super, super strong. Yeah, pretty and plaid. That was it.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, the fact that those are like as because there's 4 element warmers in my bedroom and 3 of them are super strong. The Joanne ones or whatever. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you need higher wattages. Get better throw.
And yeah, Angela, I don't see why they don't put that on the website what the wattage is on the element
Right.
warmers. The only way you know is if someone mentions it like on a video or you call the customer support line and ask them. It's like just put it on the website.
Yeah.
How many watts is this?
Because then you have to, if you have a 9 watt, then you've got to put another warmer right next to it or in the same area. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. So the bar I got was very juicy. Someone sent it to me. The bricks, I don't know. I have the box here. I haven't even opened it yet. I'll have to look and see.
Wow, from 2020.
Let's find out, shall we?
And that's another thing. Can you put the pour dates on there and
Oh
scent
my
notes?
gosh.
Scent notes on the box and pour dates where we don't have to
Yes,
do like
please.
some microscopic peeling with tweezers and like what the hell? It's just why is that a secret? You know why? Because they're sending some old stuff and some Scentsy clubs, and they don't want you to go, oh my god, this is 3 years old and it just came in my club. That's why they
Yeah,
don't put pour
someone
dates.
in the Wax Slayer group was saying that they got an old woolly slippers.
Yeah, I saw
Like an
that.
old bring back my bar one. I'm like, what?
So it's not the flat bottom. It's got that.
So it's a
Oh,
newer pour,
yeah.
not from 2020 then.
Ooh, it's still strong though. And I see, I don't even know what I'm looking for.
But it's definitely fresher than 2020.
Looks like a 10A or a 10M. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it looks like it looks new. It doesn't feel like oily or greasy or anything.
The Beth's asking, what do you all want to see in the spring summer catalog? Ooh.
I like fruity, but I would like it to be with bakery or creamy. I don't. So like this Luck of the Rainbow, while I'm intrigued, I'm scared that it's scratchy and sharp. And which is fine because I have enough bakery I can blend with it, but I would like to find something I don't have to blend. So, I mean, I have the strawberry lemon drizzle cake or lemon drizzle cake, and then I have those in my club, but I would like to see more creamy, fruity bakery.
Me too.
Fruit.
Amanda, I like your idea. Is like bringing back some old classics from spring and summer, kind of going back to the thing we said, we're not always just waiting for Bring Back My Bar when we all know they don't actually bring back the top 25. So yeah, bringing back, I know they did that. I think with Snowberry was like an older scent, and then they kind of brought it back. Like I'd like to see that, but more than just one.
Yeah.
You know, I'd like to see, let's bring back a couple like old classics into the catalog.
Yeah.
Lemon coconut chiffon, just saying.
Yeah. More, and we all say more bakery because a lot of us get upset come spring, summer when like the bakery list is like 5 bars.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, yeah, there's a lot of great spring,
So
summer
many.
bakery scents. There's so
Right.
many. Do some
What
cool
about
like
strawberry
lemon
pound cake?
bakery.
Figure out how to do a strawberry pound cake or a strawberry pretzel drizzle or something.
Yeah.
Figure that out. I'm okay with that. Just don't make a coffee and tell me it's a coffee when it smells like wax, and don't make a coconut when it also just smells like wax.
I don't like Scentsy's
I
coconut.
don't know what kind of oil they're using or if they're just pretending they're putting something in there, but all I smell is wax.
Can we please get a really good coconut cream pie? Just delicious coconut cream pie. That would be amazing. Amazing.
Yeah.
Cheryl would like to see buy 5 get 1 free again.
Me too.
Let's see, pineapple dragon fruit. Yeah,
That's good.
Oh.
And then that's the Hufflepuff. You should not be getting a juicy bar in something they're offering right now, and it's not even the summertime. You can't even blame the heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some
authentic strawberry. I know April would love that. She likes.
I love strawberry scents. Oh, strawberry hoe.
Yeah, a good coconut cream pie would be good, but it's got to smell. But I like coconut, but I like a bakery coconut, and I feel like when when Scentsy does a coconut, it doesn't smell like bakery. And I don't want my coconut cream pie to smell like I just lathered coconut body oil on me. I want a really sweet,
creamy.
Yeah.
Yep, me too. Because I love coconut scents, but just give me a good coconut, please. Like, I like the coconut that's in lemon coconut chiffon. I love it. It's really, really good. But yeah, let's get like a really good coconut cream pie.
Yeah.
With a pie crust note too.
Oh.
Emily, strawberry hoe in the house.
Yes.
Yeah, I love Bonfire Beach.
I do too.
There are so many things that
creative. Blend Bonfire Beach with a bakery.
Like a beach nightsy kind of a.
Yeah, why can't you?
A fireside bakery thing. Come on.
Why can't you?
Yeah.
I mean, there's got to be people out there going, okay, there's these vendors. What are they selling? What? Let's watch some videos. What are people raving about? Can we make something like this? Oh, you kidding me? That would be awesome.
Yeah, Amy, time for your prediction videos. But yeah, I mean, you could easily pay someone to just scour the vendors and like, what are people asking for to bring back more? What are trends? Like, we saw a lot of vendor wax like offering like an angel share type of fragrance. Like,
yep.
I'm like, come on, there's trends that are out there and that people are loving. It's like it.
One of the ones that I melted was Hendrix that was also given to me. Oh my gosh. Hendrix, you guys.
Come back.
Stunning, sexy, lasted for 2 days in my bedroom. It was so freaking good. And that is on trend right now.
That is a bar I've seen in people's clubs, and I'm like, I want to smell that.
It's so good, Martha. It's so good. If I ever see it, all my votes are going to that. As long as almond croissant and that's not in there, all my votes are going to Hendrix for sure.
I have smelled Stroopwafel Delight. That's a good one. Yeah. I wonder what their you know how they do a collection mixing like a scent, like one year was the mango,
yeah.
Last year was the black raspberry. I wonder what
it's going to be this year.
Yeah. A bonfire. I think a Bonfire Beach one would be kind of cool.
That would be oh my gosh, that'd be perfect. Were you guys around for Graham Cracker Crunch?
Yes.
Yes, I have that in my club.
I do too.
I think I took it out of my club, but I had it.
It's a good one.
Yeah, the cheesecake. I mean, that's about the only cheesecake that Scentsy has done that I like. Because the blueberry or the blackberry cheesecake is so that is cavity inducing. It is so sweet, and
I don't like super sweet. Like, even I struggle with Scentsy's caramel because I feel like they most of the time put too much. I like sweet. I just don't want to feel like a cavity is being developed.
No, yeah, the blueberry cheesecake that they have is it gives me a headache because it's so sweet, and I'm not picking up on the cheesecake. And the gingerbread cheesecake, so good. Because gingerbread's not overly sweet anyways. It's got that spice and that bakery in it. So I think it just plays really well off each other.
I'd love to see like some kind of a rain or pool side rain scents. I mean, thunderstorms came out, bring back my bar, but like, why not do I love atmospheric scents. So like do something like that.
Yeah.
You know what else would be good would be like a shaving cream, but that's with like VCS has the best damn shaving cream blends. She has one that was with blueberries, one that was with blackberries, one with like strawberries, or was like a watermelon. So it was like the shaving cream, but then with like a rosemary and then that fruit. Oh my gosh, so good. That would be awesome.
Christy, I agree with you. I am not a fan of Cozy Kitchen. I think it's too, yeah, exactly, mapley for me.
I love Cozy Kitchen.
I like it now. I didn't before, but I was like, oh, I love this one now.
Fresh
change.
air scent. Yeah, that
Yeah,
isn't laundry. I like laundry, but I get that people don't. How about some fresh air scent? That would
Yeah,
be nice.
I'm okay
grain.
with that. I like the what is it? The vanilla barnyard or
Oh yeah,
barnwood.
barnwood.
I
Yeah.
like that. The pink leather. I'm so mad at myself for taking that out of the club. It smells so. I warmed a bar the other day that I found. I was like, oh, Stephanie, what'd you take it out of your club for? Yeah, it's so good. But I mean, like Chris says, she likes that atmospheric,
Mm.
that damp smell. That would be really pretty.
Yeah. I think too with going back to clubs, I was thinking because I thought this early on, like I know I hack it, and I feel like they must have some analytics on how much because they have to produce for these clubs, right? So
Mhm.
if they know that like 100 people are getting this bar in May, right, and unless they skip it or cancel, they have to produce that much beforehand to get it out to people, but people move their clubs out,
Yep.
cancel things out. Like, wouldn't it be great to have those just drop in clearance? Like, okay, we overmade this because we were expecting to sell X many in the club, but for whatever reason, we overproduced. Like, put those in clearance.
Those in clearance and for a good clearance price.
Yeah.
Don't give it to me for $5 and tell me I it's clearance. Please don't.
We needed like that one clearance where there were like bars that were 60 cents a bar. I was like, ah, vanilla waves was like $1.20 a bar. Like, yes, please. I didn't buy because, you know, I'm moving, but man, that would have been awesome.
Yeah, I agree.
Elisa, I discovered laundry mixed with fruit from vendor wax, and I would agree that that is actually really good.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Is it?
It is.
Ah,
It's different.
Lindsay, that's true. That's what they do. They bundle it with
yeah.
four other crap bars that you don't want.
I will say though, that's how I found the sweet cream and spice or something like that. Oh, I bought like three of those bundles or four of those bundles, and I ended up going back and buying a whole lot more just for that. So good.
Well, it was a bundle where I found I got Snuggle Up, and there was another one from the Catching Z's collection that I really like. I don't remember the name of it, but I really, really like it. And it was in a bundle. It was like a tranquil bundle or whatever. So sometimes those bundles are good, but
Yeah.
yeah. And the other thing I've noticed, and I think this is probably because they're trying to reduce expenses. Back in 2023, I felt like the flash sales were like almost like too good to be true. Like
Yeah.
amazing, probably too cheap on their side. But ever since then, I'm like, there might be one or two things on there, but I'm like, it's not worth the $10
The ten
shipping.
dollars.
Yeah.
Ah, they moved it to Region 3. Can I buy from Region 3? Is there
I
someone?
wish we could do that. Oh my gosh, that would be like a good idea. Can we? I don't think we can. Wait, can we? Dang.
They can't. I can't get a hold of a Scentsy consultant out there and be like, hey girl, hey.
Or like, can I buy it and I'll just pay the shipping? Uh, you know,
Yeah, I would.
just convert it to US dollars and I'll pay shipping.
Maybe we should have like Scentsy connect with other consultants in other countries. It's like, oh, I'll
That
can give you
would
Pacific
be
whatever,
awesome.
Yeah, that
Yes.
would be cool.
and we'll swap.
So speaking of shipping, how would we change the shipping? Because when I put stuff in my cart, it says, "Oh, spend $360 to get more get free shipping." I'm like, I'm already spending $300. Are you kidding me right now?
That's ridiculous. And then vendors will do like buy 100 or $99 and get free shipping. That shipping that the to get free shipping from Scentsy, I think is like, come on. It's like it should be even if it was 150. I could deal with that, but 300, that's ridiculous. Or
I don't
250.
know. I don't know what it is, but I know that when I got these bricks and I had them in my cart. It said spend $360 more for free shipping. I was like, yeah, no.
I'll tell you what though, I like
Crap.
shipping more now than what it used to be because it used to be like a percentage, like 10%. So like even in Scentsy Club, it was like a percentage. So if your club was $300, it was like $30
Ooh.
to ship. So they went away with that and did the flat rate
The
shipping.
flat rate.
So much better now. So I'm not going to complain too much about the shipping because it's so much better than what it used to be. But I do wish they did have like a lower threshold to get free shipping though.
You would
Yeah.
have more people to do it. Like if I had to pay maybe, and I've done it, right? I've done it with vendor wax. Oh, if I just add 2 more scents in or 2 more bags, I'll get free shipping. Even
Right.
though originally I wasn't planning on doing it. I'm like, yeah, I'll do it for like, I'll to get the free shipping. I mean, free shipping gets everyone, but it needs to be reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like let me add $20 more in to get free shipping because it's like pay $20 or get 20 more, item $20 worth of more items. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. That's girl math, Yeah.
Well, there you go. We got a friend in Region 3.
Heck yeah. Hit me up, girl.
Oh,
I need some spice in my life.
like their bring back my bar selections were like, oh, so
Oh,
good.
I know.
That's how I ended up with so much Rose Girls. It's like, ooh, 1 more bag,
Yes.
2 more bags. Yeah, free shipping. Hello. Yep.
That's crazy.
Oh, the shipping is still like that, a
Oh
percentage.
man. Yeah. Is
And
it
we're
crazy? Like price wise? I wonder what it is. Like the shipping.
also, I'm glad we're not in Canada. Feels like, I mean, I know the dollar's different, but it just seems like it's more expensive. Even if you were to, I don't
Well,
know.
everything's more expensive. I mean, if you see like booktubers out in Canada and they don't have a huge selection of books like we do, so they have to order from the States and shipping is insane. So everything's more expensive for them.
Yeah.
That and Australia. I think. Yeah. Just insane.
I'm scanning. Okay, what else? Anything else we would do? Definitely more flexibility on the clubs. Bring back. I think the buy whatever, get one free is something they should continue on the website.
Yeah.
Or any kind of bundling. I think you should be able to create a bundle for everything. And like, even if it's $3 cheaper, like, hey, they're buying, you know what I mean? They're buying more than they would have because they're bundling.
Yeah.
Or make that 10% off more than what you would get in the club. Like, to me, that's just dumb. Make it 15. I don't know. 12. Just
Yeah.
something.
I agree. I don't know. I mean, besides what we talked about, I feel like that's
It'd be a good start.
Yeah.
We had a lot of good ideas.
Someone needs to talk to the brick wall and see. I don't know. I just I really hope that maybe they realize the buy 5 get 1 free on the back end is not working.
Yeah.
And reverse it.
And like Martha said, we're not going to see it this upcoming catalog, but perhaps the next one, maybe they'll bring it back. We can only hope. Cross our fingers.
I'm like, ouch, $10 a bar? Yeah, I'd be happy with them raising the bars. And I would gladly accept that, knowing like it's inflation. Like everything costs more. Like I get it. Like fine. It's all the shady crap. And it would be so much easier. Just raise the price 50. Okay, all right. Well, here's a question. How much would you be willing to pay for a Scentsy bar? Would you pay $7? $8?
No,
Like,
I want to pay $8. No, no,
$7 is pushing it.
that would be my upper max, I think.
Unless you make the bar a little bit bigger and you're adding more oils, because who was I watching today that was saying that the oils, that they're lighter?
Well, and that was a big thing last year. I remember last year, I even noticed that, and I kept hearing it from other people. It's like, this used to be, I remember this being stronger, or this is really light, or I'm getting lighter bars with these newer bars than I remember in the old days.
Yeah.
So, and people were saying, I don't know if it's a conspiracy or not, but people were saying, I feel like they're using less oil.
Well, I mean, they're using less oil, and now they have a whole bunch for Bring Back My Bar. Oh, look, we have all this grapefruit oil left over. This is what's coming back.
Coconut, everything.
I agree.
Right.
I should have done a live from the beginning.
Yeah, they should never have just dropped that and waited like 3 or 4 days before the live. That's dumb. That was dumb. Especially something that people aren't going to, it wasn't a small thing. Like, if it was a small thing, you're like, okay, this was not a small thing.
It was a lot at once, and it needed a little bit of clarification, and yeah.
They're not very good at explaining things. I remember, Stephanie, we thought last year the way they explained
the brick fiasco.
The bricks.
Oh, God dang it, man.
Poor Steph. She's like, I need to get him.
I need to get all the bricks because they're leaving. No.
But the way they worded it, it was like,
it made it sound like they were going away with the bricks. They didn't say for the season. They didn't say for this catalog. So Stephanie panic bought.
Or even the raising the from 200 to 250. Is that every month? Is that still once a year? Like, they're not good at like explaining like the details. It's like let's see, the Friends fiasco.
Oh my gosh.
The difference in wax. I noticed that too. What was I warming? I was warming something the other day, and normally Scentsy it peels out, right? If you let it cool. And it was not. It was coming out like vendor wax. Now, that's not all of it, but every once in a while I'll get a bar like that. I'm like, what is this?
I've noticed that too, Martha.
Yeah.
Again, not every single bar, but granted, I do have like older bars mixed in with my newer bars, but I've noticed that, and I've never, ever had that happen before. Always, I have my little spatula thing, and I just like flick it out, and it's so easy. And there have been times when I'm like, oh my God, I have to like really dig, and it doesn't come out in one piece. And I have noticed that.
And I feel like that's something that we would, if I worked at Scentsy, I would be like, okay, just letting you know, we've added this to the wax, or we're changing this wax up. So if you have customers asking, this is what's going on. Like, just some transparency in that would go a long way. Like, you see it in vendor wax, right? People are like, they're like, hey, I'm working on this wax, or hey, I think I want to add this to this wax. And I don't know.
Yeah. So a lot of people are noticing that. So it's, and don't say nothing's changed. I hate that reply. No, everything is the same. Something's different.
Something's different.
What are you talking about?
And maybe it's just a simple fact that certain oils, like with the wax, but explain it. Don't just say, no, nothing's changed. It's like, we're not crazy. Right. You're making this basically sound like we're like, don't know what we're talking about.
Right.
We're waxos. We know our shit.
But it's misinformation. Oh my gosh.
Oh man, I'm going somewhere else with that, but I'm not.
I know, that's all we've been hearing in California is misinformation. Oh, jeez.
Fake news. Okay. Put that on a sticker. Oh yeah, you just need momentum.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But yeah, it's been a long time since we've been together. This was
I
fun.
know. I was not prepared.
No, this was literally like, let's just start. Are we all free
do it.
tonight? Yeah, let's do it.
Less than an hour. Let me go put my face on.
What else? You guys want to talk about anything else?
Yeah, I don't know what, but yeah, let's talk about more stuff. What do you guys want to talk about?
Yeah.
Tell us
I'm
in the
doing
chat.
it.
What do you guys want to know?
What do you want to know?
What do you
Oh, well,
want to know?
I think you might, I don't know if it was Julie. Somebody asked, where are you moving to, April? I know I saw
Oh,
it.
we're moving to the Huntsville, Alabama area. My youngest is going to go to the University of Alabama, Huntsville, and it's just like a good place to retire. We're going to retire. So, and then just travel, and that's going to be like our little home base, and I'm excited.
I'm excited for you.
Favorite new scents from the catalog.
Ooh. So from like the current catalog, I'm loving Vanilla Amber.
Same.
I'm loving that scent. And it's funny because when I first warmed it, I was like, I don't know. But then I got some more bars. I'm like, holy shit, this is good because I'm getting that beautiful vanilla, creamy, sweet vanilla, a little bit of body care, but there is like a little tiny bit of bakery that I'm picking up in it now. And I freaking love it.
Yeah.
But I do love vanilla scents. I think I have every single vanilla that's been in a Bring Back My Bar. I think I have them all in my club. And they're going to stay in there because I do love vanilla scents.
Yeah.
I think I need to get another bar. Like I remember like thinking, I like it, but I didn't like think anything more of it.
Add more cubes, Martha.
Maybe it needs to,
You
just
don't add enough cubes.
You know what? Though? So today I'm warming, was it Holiday Market, I think, from the, Christmas collection or holiday collection. I'm glad I didn't add more cubes because that thing is strong. And I'm like, and it's okay. It's an okay scent, but I'm like, I actually added less and it was too much. Start small.
Really?
Yeah, that was coming downstairs and that was up in the bedroom.
Yeah.
So that's a lot. Amanda's asking, yeah, we're all in California. We have never met each other. And April is farther away. Stephanie and I are like, I don't know.
An hour.
45 minutes or something. You should. You're a little more than an hour, but like Steph and I need to meet. The April's in Southern California.
Actually, I have a tax appointment out your way on February 1st at 7 p.m. at night.
Well, maybe we can meet up for a drink afterwards.
Oh yeah, Kayla will be with. Well, I was gonna say Kayla can drive, but she doesn't drive, so never mind. But yeah, or before. Well, yeah, maybe after. I might need it after.
Yeah. Cherry chestnut. Did I try that one? See, that's the thing. If I only get one bar and then
you melt it,
I forget about it. I'll forget, which is a good thing. Which kind of makes me think of why I could probably hack my club. I mean, not hack it, but like chop it quite a bit. Because I'm like, do I even remember what that smells like? And if I don't, like, maybe I should just cut it out.
Yeah, that's true.
I can't cut my club.
No,
I was looking at it again today and I'm like, I can't. I have bars. I have like sugar and pink haze. And I'm like, no, they're always going to stay in my club. I don't care. I don't think we get those scents a lot of times. And I'm very picky about my scents. So when I find something that I really, really love, I'm like, I can't let go. I can't.
I think I have a lot of like, I would be heartbroken if I didn't smell this again. And then I have some that I really, really love.
Yeah.
But I could probably count on on my hands how many I'd really miss.
I do, Nikki, I do like pistachio woods. I would suggest that you don't put 2 cubes in every single warmer though.
I like that scent too.
I like it. It's nice.
It's
a
not
nice
too sweet at
woody
all. It's
pistachio.
it's a
Exactly
nutty
what it is.
pistachio with the beautiful woods in the
Pretty nice.
background. It's beautiful. I like it.
Amy thinks it smells like Fritos.
Really? I love it. Now
I don't think I
sometimes
liked it. I think I thought that was an odd one too. It's not
no,
rain. You
I
know
like
what?
it.
To honestly, Nikki, for me, pistachio and vendor wax smells better.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree with that.
Pistachio. If you like pistachio, they'll get the Sweetheart sugar cookies. That's more of the vendor wax pistachio, like the cherry pistachio with like sugar cookies. Freaking phenomenal.
Yeah.
But they're two different scents, but I think they both have a place.
Yeah.
You know,
This
to try.
pistachio woods was like a little nuttier and with like and the woods just kind of grounded it a little, like it just gave it a depth to it. It was nice. I have it in my club. I had like 4 in my club and I brought it down to 1.
Yeah, I'm clubbing it. I don't know if it's going to come back or not because I don't think I've really heard a lot of buzz about it. So
that's a good idea, Emily. Cherry chestnut with around the campfire.
That sounds good.
Might have to try that.
I can't.
I was going to do Meant to Be Merry, but I might have to try the cherry chestnut tonight.
I just had. Well, I love Meant to Be Merry. It was Meet Me Under the Mistletoe or Meet Me at the Mistletoe, and I'm like, that was actually good. Why didn't I put that in my club? Or Rum Pum Plum. I like tried that again, and I was like, I think I like this a lot.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Steph and I love it. We're like,
I can't do Around the Campfire. There's something in that bar that burns my eyes. I can't do it.
Really?
Even if I use half a cube.
Wow.
For which one?
Around the Campfire.
Really?
It'll start to irritate my eyes.
Oh.
I like that bar the longer it sits because it gets more like a marshmallowy.
There's a vanilla marshmallow
kind of a scent. Yeah. Like right away, a fresh pour, it's definitely like, ooh, smoky woods, which I like, but I really like it when it sits and it gets even better, in my opinion. Yes, Nikki, try Sweetheart sugar cookies. I don't think you'll be disappointed. It's so yummy. It's beautiful.
Okay, you guys, hold on. He's falling asleep. He's watching and he's falling asleep.
He's so cute.
Hi, sweetie.
Like he's just falling asleep, just sitting there.
Do you see Ozzy? My kitty's back there. On Daddy's lap.
So silly.
I like smoky scents. There's something about I've never had anything like it. And around the campfire, I would have it downstairs. I'd be up in my bedroom, like up the stairs and down the hall, and literally I'd be in bed and I'm like, what is bothering my eyes? I'm like, it's around the campfire.
Oh no.
Like it's that weird. But I like smoky scents. Not burning the house down smoky, but I like smoky scents.
I like Emily's smoky scents.
Oh yeah.
So good.
I know.
I was just what was I warming the other? Well, it was my old fashioned love. I think that was from the Candle Nurse.
Yep, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I enjoy that one.
Ashes to Ashes. Oh, so
I have to get that one.
I love it.
I have to get that one.
Foreboding that haven't been gone for 5 years. Yeah. I don't know. And then they put in bars that are still in the catalog or were just last
year.
Cozy Kitchen as an example. That was just around last winter. Like, why is that back?
I personally would like to see it not be 5 years. Can it be 3? I think 3 is a good happy medium because again, if you're getting new people, new customers, new consultants, and they're watching people's videos and it's like, oh, I want to try that. 5 years, 5 freaking years is half a decade. That is a long ass time to wait for a wax bar. It is.
Yeah.
3 years, I think, is good. And you know what? If you're seeing the same scents come back and back, maybe that's telling you something. And maybe utilize that Scentsy Club to be like, ooh, Scentsy Club exclusive bar. Again, it's like I think there's a lot of things that can be done.
There's a lot of potential to grow that club and to get people to get that club to ship
Mm-hmm.
by doing it that way. 100%.
That just gave me another good idea. Why not with Bring Back My Bar? You have maybe 20 cents of like what people voted for, and then 5 cents that are less than 5 years old. Like, because people are saying, well, these keep coming back. Well, then we're like, keep it to 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The ones that keep coming back. Well, they keep coming back for a reason.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, 5 is too long. Why not
So
label?
let's have a decade.
Yeah. When you put it that way, yeah.
Like, that's like from birth to like kindergarten. That's a long freaking time.
Yeah.
I think the reason they don't label it Bring Back My Bar anymore is so they can stick it in people's clubs like months from now, and then people aren't like, oh, this is an old bar. I think that's why.
Yeah, because it is different. That's how we know now. It's like, oh, that's old Bring Back My Bar packaging.
Well, like the person in your Facebook group that got an old woolly slippers, like,
Yeah.
I even knew that was an old
It's like, wait a minute.
cover. Like,
Yeah.
no.
It was obvious.
Yeah. Almond croissant, vanilla waves.
How did those not make it for
How did they
voting?
not make it back?
Like, wouldn't it be great
Well,
to have
vanilla
vanilla
waves
waves
just
back?
left, is from what I heard.
What was that? I'm sorry.
Vanilla waves just left, right? That left like 3 years ago. That's 3 years.
It should have been eligible based on their rules because it was like June of 2023, right? Anything from June of 2023 and before would have been eligible for voting.
But that's only 2 years back.
Well, that's what it is for what's eligible. It was specifically June of 2023 and backwards were eligible to come back.
So do
If
they
weren't to
count?
Bring Back My Bar, if they were like an old catalog or an old LTO, if it said January or June of 2023 and backwards were eligible.
But if they just offered Cozy Kitchen last winter, why is that back? It was offered.
Yeah.
Less than 5 years.
Well, and that's the thing. I mean, so top 200 lifetime sales. So then if it banana nut bread, are they including the fact that it has come back and Bring Back My Bar and people are buying it? Are they including that in their top hundreds? Like, does it keep compounding, or is it just the sales before? Like, I don't know.
I don't know.
But the thing is, if it's an LTO, it's not going to be top 200 in lifetime sales, most likely, because if you only offered it for a month or two, it's never going to, it can't compete against something that's been in the catalog for 6 months as far as sales go.
They had a bar though that was the what's it called? Mango Mandarin, something like that. It was a spring summer bar, or it was a summer collection bar. It was with blue agave and melon and coconut daiquiri, and I mean coconut daiquiri and the Mandarin one were in the Bring Back My Bar votings. So I don't know how they do their top 200 math.
Yeah, I don't
think they do it.
I don't think they do it. I don't think they do it. I mean, come on. How many times have they made mistakes in voting where it was like, wait a second, this should not be in there, and then like they'll pull it out?
You know?
I'm like, that's the other thing I don't understand. How do you not, as a company, not have this prepared before you're going to post it and have someone double check? Like, there should be a database on when this was last offered.
Yeah.
Like you should be able to run some kind of, conditional thing on like, when was this last sold? Okay, it meets the 2-year criteria, whatever it is. But every time there's
because they're
always
using
a
a notebook. They're not using a computer.
They're using a notebook.
They're
using someone's pen and paper going, oh yeah, no, come on.
Why can't they do a poll like the vendors do? A poll of what do you want to see back? Why can't they do that? And then
yes.
of all the scents, just these are all the past scents. what do you want to see back? I don't know half of them. All I know is the ones that I keep talking about because I've tried them and, found them in a flash sale.
That's another
I
good
want those
idea,
back.
Steph. Yes.
But why
That would
can't
be
you
perfect.
do a poll, like,
Mm-hmm.
or just have a link that you can go to and say, I want this back, and then at the end of the month they tally it up.
That's
I don't
such a
know.
good idea. I freaking love that.
Yep. Poll would be a great idea.
That would be awesome. That way it's like,
Instead of
what do you
voting
guys think was
for
top
5
200? It's
different
like,
grapefruits
right?
or
Yeah.
pomegranates.
You
Yeah,
can
you can
limit
always
them.
tell when they got a discount on something. It's like, oh, there's a discount on pumpkin
Yeah.
or,
Yep.
grapefruit or lime because, there's like, those are the ones that come back. And I'm like, and I don't remember seeing that in the top 25 on the last day. But
I am super happy though with like what was it? The pistachio ice cream and the marshmallow mint. I'm excited about Lux Vanilla, hopefully making it what were the other ones? Apples and oats.
I've heard
I'm
a lot about
scared
that
of
one.
the apples and oats.
At least
Apples
there were
and
some
oats.
good picks that they had at least this go round where I'm actually excited if those bars
Yeah.
made it, which they were in the top 25 every single day. So we'll see.
Yeah.
And why not bring back my bar 2 months instead of 1 month? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, honestly, by the time because I didn't buy early access, so let's pretend I'm a regular customer. I got to buy it January 1st. I got it like January 7th or something. I have to melt it right away to decide what it's like on warm and if I'm going to like it or not to buy more. I just feel like, why not give me 2 months? Like, give me 2 months. Like,
Yeah.
And
and you
another,
already made it. You already hyped it
yeah.
up. Like, that's another weird one.
And we
But
all know that we've been bitten the ass before where we had something we're like, oh, it's kind of light, but we had another bar and it sat 2 months and it's like, oh shit, this is really freaking good.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like, if you
Yeah.
melt it right away, ooh, it might not be, ideal time to melt it yet. So,
yeah,
yeah.
it's not long enough.
It's not long enough.
They did that last year in January because they had that issue with the cranberry muffin. Or maybe it was 2 years ago.
Oh, I
Remember
remember
they
that.
extended it for
Yeah.
another month? I'm like, they should do that all the time. And yeah, Lindsay, I don't like that either. They used to, this last time we had to wait till December or
Yeah.
early December to find out what won. Do we think that worked? I don't think that worked. It was supposedly to hype it up more. I'm like, I don't think that worked.
No.
I
No.
don't think
Don't
it
let us
changed.
vote for it right away. Then
The
wait till
two
it's close.
separate voting when you're going to vote. Here's this voting window, and then we're going to close that down, and then here's another voting. That was confusing. I was like, wait, why are we voting for two separate things twice? What's going on?
Yeah.
That was confusing.
How about another idea that just came in my head? How about bring back an old warmer?
Yeah,
That
bring
would
back
be
the warmer.
awesome. Yeah.
Like, what is the one that you have, April, that you like? That's like 3.
Oh my gosh.
What's it
It's
called?
the fluted gray warmer.
But there's another one that a lot of people
It's
always
the
talk
one. It's the one we can never remember the name of.
It starts with an A, maybe. It's got like
Oh,
3.
the Accord. The
The
Accord
Accord.
warmer. Yeah. It has the 3 dishes. That thing is a banger.
Yeah.
I have 3 that I had to buy off eBay, but they're worth it.
How about a bring back a
It's so
favorite
good.
warmer?
Yeah. The Accord's awesome.
Yeah. It's a great way to get through some wax too when you're like, shit, I gotta melt some wax because I'm moving. It's great.
Yep. That would be fun.
Yeah, I agree here. Yeah, at least having basically extending bring back my bar. Yeah, I think part of it is they're forcing you to club it, but then eventually you take it out.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think that helps them much.
No, that's what I did with this. I went through the box and smelled what I thought I would like and put it in my club, and I'm warming at my leisure. And like Thunderstorm, it wasn't for me, and so I took it out of my club. So that's how I have to do it, because there's so many other things I have to warm. Not have to, but there's so many other things.
All right, let's help Rebecca out here. Crowdsourcing. I'm not familiar with sun-soaked petals.
Oh, I'm not either.
But if someone knows a vendor that can dupe it, let her know.
Usually Kay's is really good at duping wax blends and stuff, but you might need to give her like I'm putting on my robe, getting
a sample.
A sample and what the scent notes are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I would recommend her for it, because I know she does a lot of duping. So
she duped apple butter frosting, I think, last year.
It was pretty close.
Yeah. So I think vendors can do it. Yeah, if you give them a good enough sample, and then they can break it down and try to dupe it.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually oil companies will come out with, like, Jack's Obsession. All these vendors can do it now because there's an actual oil called Jack's Obsession. So, I mean, after a while, if it's a really big hit,
yeah, they'll do it.
So, Rebecca, reach out to Carla. Her name is Carla. Mm-hmm. Maybe DM her in her Facebook group. It's Kay's Scented Melts. And I think if you send her a bar, but I would check with her first. I know she's done that before, and that's how apple butter frosting came about, because she got I don't know if it was just one bar or how many.
No, she's done several different. Like, I don't know how many bars she needs of it, but I know she's done several different, like, Scentsy dupes and stuff.
Yeah.
So I would check with Carla. All right. Anything else? I want to keep talking because I like hanging out.
No, it's been so long.
No, you're not interrupting. This is the whole point of this live, is just and no, you did not interrupt.
No, you're not interrupting. We're all here to chat together, not just the three of us here on screen. But I'm like looking
whatever. Yeah.
Maybe Kay's. I'll talk TV real quick because I love. Anyone watching American? Is it Primeval on Netflix?
Wait, what is it?
I think it's called American Primeval. It's like a Western, like a Western. It's like 1800s Utah territory. I just started. I'm on episode 2, but that one. If you like Western, like if you liked Yellowstone 18, whatever the hell it was.
I loved that.
Yeah.
What's it called again? I'm gonna write it down.
It's a mother and her son are trying to get west. I don't know exactly where. And it's during the time where I don't know who's the leader of the Mormon church. Brigham Young, right? Like he's around. He's the governor of Utah, and and it's from it's a co-writer of the guy that wrote the movie The Revenant that Leonardo DiCaprio was in. It had that vibe to it, but it's on Netflix. I just started watching it.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, Beth started. Yep. Beth started watching it.
Did you guys ever watch From?
No, it's on my.
Oh, you want to watch it? It's so good.
I'm trying to finish. I started a book in October, and I'm trying to finish it. So that's my priority, is that. And I'm not doing very well at that. Oh, good night, Lisa.
Good night, Lisa. I'm glad you were able to join us.
It's called, Emily, I think it's American Primeval. It's on Netflix. So if you like a Western set in that time frame, it's pretty good.
Yeah, From is so good. It's like spooky and scary, and like the way they smile, like, and they're just gonna like rip you up. Oh, it's a good movie, or a good show, good series.
Yeah, I can't do scary. I can't do too scary. I think I was going to watch it and I saw the trailer.
Knock, and they're all, let me in.
My daughter and Doug are watching Wolfman probably right now. I think they're at the movies. So I'm like, I can't do that kind of stuff.
I might want to check that out. It's like werewolves and stuff.
Yeah, it's a guy who, yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. It's
That
in the
sounds
movie
fun.
theater right now, Wolfman.
Okay,
Yeah.
Oh, in the
watch
movie
that.
theater.
Yeah. Oh, Fort Bridger is near your home, Julie. Yeah. I need to finish it. Okay, Jessica saw it as well. I am loving Landman too, Susan. I'm watching Landman as well. That's on
Wait, what's
Paramount.
that?
That is from the creator of Yellowstone, Taylor Sheridan, and it's
Okay.
with Billy Bob Thornton, and it's on
Oh.
Paramount
I
Plus.
like Billy Bob.
Oh, I want to watch that. I have Paramount. Yes. I'm writing all this shit down, you guys. I'm like, ooh, I need some shows to watch because I hate it when everything goes on like a long break, and then I'm like, oh, and then I'll forget when they come back on. So I'm like in that space where it's like, okay, everything's like on its break, and I need to find stuff to watch. So
Oh, I love Buffy when it first came out, and yeah, I love Buffy. Outlander, I kind of stopped watching it after, I don't know, season 5, I think. But I did love the beginning of it.
I like Outlander.
Yeah, and Landman is about oil drilling in Texas. So if you're in Texas, Demi Moore is in it. What's his name from Mad Men? What's his name? Oh my gosh, it's in the tip of my tongue. John Hamm John Hamm from Mad Men. He's in it, and Billy Bob
Okay.
Thornton. Yeah. Yeah, John Hamm. Yeah, thank you. And I'm reading I'm into, have you guys read this one? Hold on. Heartless Hunter. That's what I'm reading right now.
Oh
No, what's
no.
that about?
This is about there was witches, and there's like a witch hunter, and then a person who is a witch who's trying to save them. She's called the Crimson Moth, but she's like undercover, and so I think it's kind of a little bit of a love story as well, where the hunter and the hunted kind of thing.
Ooh.
So I'm like, oh, all
That
right, I'm
sounds
into
good.
that.
That sounds like something that would be right up my alley.
Yeah. Misery. That movie is good.
Ooh,
Stephen
yeah.
King movie. Good Girls. Oh yeah, Good Girls. Right? I watched that.
What's
It was
that
a
about?
Good Girls was a show with, also from one of the actors from Mad Men, the secretary, Christine something. But anyway,
Oh, okay.
has to do with them stealing money or winning the lottery or doing laundering laundering money, something like that. I remember. Yeah.
Neat. I'm so excited. I can't wait to
Women. Yeah. The women.
check these all out.
Oh, I don't like reading books that make me cry. Heartbreaking, but really great.
Wait, which one is that?
Women.
Oh, okay.
Women.
Oh, is that the one from Christian Hannah? That's on my TBR. Pretty Girls.
I'm reading some vampire slut right now. Smut.
Smut.
Well, they are slutty, but well, I'm listening to it. I've been like cleaning up the house, so I'm listening to it.
That's awesome.
Some smutty vampires.
Oh my God. Well, so there's a streaming channel called Passion Flicks, so it's like not Hallmark and it's not X-rated, but it's like right in the middle. So it's kind of nice because they're not falling in love in 3 days and giving a nice peck at the end like Hallmark, and you're not getting all the other stuff, but it's
Yeah.
right in the middle. So they're coming out with this book series that I've read, and they're coming out with that. It's called the streaming site's called Passion Flicks. So I'm like, let me just go back to reading all the books before it comes out, and yeah.
Passion Flicks. Oh, True Blood. I loved True Blood when it was on
I
HBO.
did
Oh
too.
my gosh.
True
The
Blood's a good
book
one.
series is so much better, though. The Sookie Stackhouse, so much better than the series, but I love the series too because Eric is way more with Sookie than Bill is in the books, and it's fantastic.
I've heard Bad Sisters is good. That's on my list to watch. Bad Sisters.
Oh, what's that on?
Apple TV.
Oh, I don't have
Okay.
Apple, so never mind. I don't got the Apple.
But you said it was called Passion. I keep wanting to say Passion Fruit. Passion Flicks.
Passion Flix. Flix.
Okay, Passion Flicks.
Yeah. It's fun. I mean, some of their movies, like I was subscribed to them, but I was like, they weren't adding anything really new. And it's a small film company, so it's not like it's high quality, but it was nice to like not have Hallmark.
Yeah.
The same formula over and over again. So yeah.
I can I can appreciate
I
it. Like
love
Christmas,
Hallmark.
sometimes in the mood for like a Hallmark Christmas movie. That's really the only time I watch Hallmark, but it is the same thing. I mean, I could write it with my eyes closed.
Mike and I, when Mike's home, we have all the movies that we've saved, and we'll sit and we'll watch together, and we'll laugh about how ridiculous it is, and it's fun, and it's Hallmark, and it's cute, and it's all the things. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Vampire Diaries. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've rewatched that a few times.
And Eric. Yep.
Yeah, Eric was so much better than Bill.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
Easy. Ugh. And even the werewolf, but now he's the host of that show, like God, it's a TV. It's like something on an island. It's like Deal or No Deal Island.
That's so funny.
The guy that played he was a wolf, wasn't he? Like a wolf man or something?
Yeah, like a werewolf.
Yeah, werewolf. Thank you. Hot Snowman. I didn't know. Although that sounds good. I like the name of it. Hot Snowman. Yeah, Eric was a hottie.
Oh, wait. That had The Rock and
no, that's Red One. That one's called Red One. The Rock
did anyone watch that?
I did.
Was it fun?
It was cute. It was cute.
All right.
Yeah.
Did you need a drink to enjoy it?
No,
Is it one of those?
Oh, Steph, you're being asked, how are your workouts going?
Oh my gosh. I did I worked on my hamstring and my booty the other day, and really focused on intention and movement, and I'm still kind of sore. So they're going good. And thanks to Mike, they're going painful, but they're good.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, I need to take my shot tonight.
Hot Frosty. I think I'm going to turn Hot Frosty on. Just for the name alone.
That's funny.
No, that's funny.
That's hilarious. Hot Frosty.
Well, this was fun.
What's that one show that has, it's like a dystopian kind of, where there's like this fungus thing. What's it called? And it
it was a video game. Yeah,
yeah.
The Last of Us.
The Last of Us. Yes, I'm waiting for that to come out again. Oh,
there's so many things I need to watch. That's one that's on my list. The I can't remember the name of these things. The one about the resort, the hotel with what's her name? From American Pie. She was like somebody's mom. Oh, she's in so many movies. What's it called? It's like, do you know what I'm talking about? It takes place in a resort. There's been 2 seasons. I think it's on HBO or Max, and it's Stifler's mom from
Hotel
American Pie.
Amanda goes,
White
Hotel
Lotus. Thank you, Carol. White Lotus. I have White Lotus on my like Stifler's mom. I have like White Lotus. Yeah, that's it. That's that I need to watch too. There's so much. There's so much good TV.
Yeah, there really is.
So between reading and journaling and TVing, how do you get it all in?
I can't.
Mm-mm.
I can't. So I will say what's changed this year. I am watching less YouTube. I'm watching less wax videos. Sorry, but I'm like my wax videos are like my videos are all over the place. Watching planner videos, watching. I used to scrapbook and make cards, so I'm kind of diving into that again. I love, especially when I'm tired. So like yesterday was a full day at work. I love watching just what I call garbage TV, which like the Real Housewives and like Southern Charm and all those, like where I could just like turn on the TV and like I don't care like what's happening. So then I'll watch that stuff. But yeah, Joe Mag, yes, his name. He was the werewolf guy. Yeah. So
yeah.
But to kind of going back to your question, Steph, I used to feel super guilty about not being able to watch like all the videos or all the people. And now I'm just like, I can't, and that's okay. And I'm kind of like allowing myself, like, it's just okay. Like I want to,
I'm
like, I'm not going to feel guilty about not watching something or watching something, you know, I'm just going to do what I'm in the mood for. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cash stuffing. I love the cash. I do that. I love cash stuffing. It's so
like
fun.
Mm-hmm.
That and the journaling videos. And then I've been watching like people thrifting. They go into Goodwill. I'm like, what kind of freaking awesome Goodwill do you have that I don't? Are you guys, I don't know if your Goodwill does like weekly sales, like they have like oh, anything with the blue ticket is half off.
Really?
Our Goodwill does not have sales, and they've got like these huge rows of like all this great stuff, and ours is like this. It's just so yeah, the thrifting and the antiquing, and that's kind of my rabbit hole, and the cash stuffing. And
What's cash stuffing? Is that like budgeting?
yeah, it's budgeting. So
Okay.
you oh, it's in my purse. So I basically I budget for getting my legs waxed, my nails done. I budget for Mike's whiskey bottles, like yeah. And so then I allot how much goes into each envelope, and I go to the bank and I pull out money and I cash stuff it. And when that money's gone, it's gone. I do that with my thrifting. And so I can either spend that money right then and there, or I can save up for a fun field trip.
Yeah.
And some people do it for their bills. I don't do it for bills because I pay my bills online.
Mm-hmm.
But I do it for like the fun stuff and groceries, that type of thing.
Me too. Yeah. It is fun. There's something just so calming and relaxing, just watching people, and you just watch their hands and then putting the money in the envelopes, and
yeah,
I love it too. And I do the little cash system. Yeah. It's great. I'm sure when we go to the bank, they're probably like, what the hell? Like, are you a drug dealer? You're like pulling out all this cash like every month, but I don't care. It's like, it's fun. It really helps a lot.
It really does. And
I
had to go back to that because with all the wax I was spending, I was like, no, I have to go back to, and then in my account, I have a sinking fund. So then the wax, like the bi-monthly, the quarterly, that's allotted for, and I put money aside for that. And I had to like really just get back to it and not spend anything unnecessarily.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
It's so easy to
it's
do. Yep.
so easy to do,
Lose
and the
track.
economy, and here in California, when all of a sudden you've got a bird flu and there's no eggs on the shelf, and when you do find eggs, they're $15 versus $6. It's just
Yeah.
you got to prepare for that, and whew.
Yeah. I mean, I told you guys, I paid $13.49 for a dozen eggs.
Yep.
$13.49 for 12 eggs. You
God.
know, it's like, and you know, and going back to wax, I'm like, that wax is a luxury. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
eating food is not a luxury. And
Mhm.
when that goes up, like, you know, the budget goes down in
Yeah.
other areas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
Carol, my daughter started diamond painting and I kind of want to do it too. That looks very
Oh,
relaxing.
yeah, it's relaxing.
Yeah.
It's relaxing. I have a few of them. It's fun to do. That's a good way to also get through listening to an audiobook. Listen to an audiobook and do your diamond art
Yeah. Emily's doing.
and have the TV going at the same time. You can watch someone, hold up some wax, listen to your book, and
Yeah, we got a lot of diamond painting out there. And
wow.
then, yeah, Jessica, I'm noticing that too. Not so much in the US, but I've heard that from my brother-in-law went to London and he's like, they don't accept cash in some places. Like they don't
Wow.
want cash. He's like, he exchanged a lot of dollars for like
Oh
pounds
no.
or whatever. And they're like, nope, nope, nope. And yeah, it's like, yeah, a lot of places are not accepting cash. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
which is too bad.
Yeah.
But you're going to need that cash. I strongly suggest you pull cash out every time you get paid and squirrel that away underneath your bed. Do like your great great grandma did and put in a little can. Squirrel it away because you never know.
I didn't know you owned a grocery store, Julie. Yeah, eggs. Like every time I go to Lucky's, it's like they're out. So that's why I ended up paying $13 because it was at a more higher end grocery store, and that was the only place that had it. I went to Trader Joe's. I went to like, and there was like no eggs anywhere. So I'm like, you know, fuck it. I'm paying $13. I
Yeah.
guess that
Damn
was
it.
eggs.
I mean, when I went in, like I told you the other day, same conversation. I went in and there was one thing of eggs on the shelf left, and it was $14. It was a
Mhm.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yep. We have an egg farm that's actually probably just a couple streets down from us, and they've had a lot of cars going into there, but they're cheap. They're only $4 for a dozen.
I
But
wish.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
There's
they're
some
not
guys at
like
the
pasture.
station that have chickens and ducks, and I'm like, do I need to make some more sourdough so we can do an exchange? Like, I
Yeah.
need you to bring some eggs home, because what you can do with the eggs that have not been refrigerated is you lightly wash them off, and you can it's like a lime. It's like this lime water thing that you can put the eggs in, and they last for 2 years.
Wow.
So I have like 4 jars in my pantry in the dark of they're just full of fresh eggs that have lasted.
We
Wow.
were talking about this before, canning. You
Yep.
and I, we enjoy that, and we're gonna, yeah, I'm gonna, when we move back to, when we move to Alabama, I'm gonna really try to get back into that, because I did do, canning here, and it was really fun.
Yeah.
But again, just put stuff away, just in
It's a lot.
case.
Well, I mean, we just so I was gonna film doing the jelly, the jam that Mike and I did, but we were so distracted trying to figure it like doing it for the first time. But Mike's like, "Oh yeah, this is gonna save us."
Hey, it could.
I'm like, "Well, we can barter it."
Might save you a couple extra days. Who knows?
Eat the jam.
You're right.
Yeah. If I had the land, I would totally have chickens. I would love to have chickens.
Oh yeah.
They're
We
so
don't have the
cute.
land, and I'm trying to talk Mike into. I was like, all we need is like 3 or 4 chickens.
Yeah.
You have to get rid of this little square of grass you have in your backyard, and he absolutely won't do it. He won't
Aw.
do it. All
We also
right.
have coyotes though, so I'd have to do a whole
Yeah.
Oh
chicken
yeah,
coop
you'd have
and
to.
all that stuff. Yeah. But
Yeah, lots of fun stuff.
I think
I don't know.
Jessica,
Who knows? Maybe people will start seeing some of that on our channels.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to find where, I don't know where my notebook is. Here it is.
Oh, for journaling. Someone
I think it was Jessica that asked about journaling. So I think we all got each other on. I used to be a planner anyway. I'm trying to show like it's just for me. It's fun. I'm using like a planner. It's more like a planner, and I have little stickers and stuff. And then on a daily basis, I'm writing. It's more like memory keeping. I like to call it memory keeping. So I'm journaling like what happened on the days, and I have like a little picture, like the book I was reading. So that's what journaling is for me. It's more like memory keeping. So
yeah.
that's what I'm into.
And you can do any kind of journaling. So I do a journal for like my weight loss and track my my GLP-1 that I take. I track how much I take, where I inject myself with that, and what the name is, my weight loss, like all of that. That's all in one book. And then I have my reading journal, and then I have my workout journal. So I love journaling anyways. I'm a list maker, and I like the paper, and that's why I love the physical book so much anyways. But yeah.
Yeah. That's what I do, Carol, too. That's what I'm doing now. But I have some new notebooks. I love new notebooks. So
I
I'm
do
like,
too.
what am I going to do with this one?
So I finally got all of mine in the mail, and I haven't started them yet, but I'm so excited to just get into it. I want to do like a recipe one, like recipes and meal
Yeah.
planning. I want to do one like a wax journal kind of thing, so I can kind of remember stuff, because sometimes I'm like, shit, I don't remember, everything that about this scent or whatever. I don't know. And obviously, like I have I'm going to use that travel size notebook one from Archer and Olive, I think, for like bill paying stuff kind of
Yeah.
a thing. So a lot of things, but yeah, I don't know. I'm excited.
One of the things I was hoping we'd get it this go around, but for Archer and Olive, one of the collections that I got from the subscription is they gave us two small, like these really small ones.
Oh,
And it's so cute. And so I'm using one for like my unplanned, unprepared expenses. So like anything that I'm spending money on that was for fun. So I can, okay, January, how much did you spend that you should not have spent?
mm-hmm.
Like keep myself accountable. So yeah, this is the other one I have is in my purse, and it's just perfect size, and I love our journal. It's so cute.
Kathy, I've not heard of Tula.
Huh.
I'll check
Oh, I haven't either. I'm gonna go grab my my book journals.
Yeah, I started a book journal. Steph started a book journal, and Chris started a book journal. Chris is on vacation. I can't wait for Chris to get back to me and talk to her.
So beautiful. I'm like, so pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm waiting on a few things that I got from, I don't know, it was like a YouTuber, and I was watching like some of her journal things that she was doing, and kind of like the places that she shops at. So I got some stuff. I'm just waiting for those still. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited.
It's the waiting.
Yeah.
So this is
Oh, I like
what I
that.
got last year, my little ghost
cute.
theme. And then so for my book journal, I have my welcome page, and then I have my library. So every time I finish a book, I'm coloring it in.
Ooh,
so cool.
I like those stickers.
And then this took forever. So when I finish a book, I'm rating it. So I have, my goal is 160 books. So I filled all 160.
That's a lot.
lines. And then so books that I want to read, like books I'm interested in that I'm not purchasing any books this year, because I have so many. But books I want to like keep in my head that I do want to get. And then I have my DNF. So books I did not finish that I do not like. I DNF'd so many books last year. Like I would start to read them and I'm like, what is this garbage? Is it just me? And then I would like look and see what other people are saying. And if we're on the same vibe, then I'm like, nope, I'm out. Not even going to waste my time. And then printing out, like if I finish a book, then I'm going to print it out and write a little bit about it. So this is what I have so far. But yeah, so that's what I have so far with my reading journal.
I've only finished 2 books. You have like 7 done already.
I have finished 8 so far. But you have to remember, I've been like really working on the house and doing audiobook.
Yeah.
And like audiobook, I can listen at 1.5 and like understand what's going on. So I think only 2 of them have been physical books. Puppy's ringing his pee bell. I'll be right back.
Aww. Oh, he rings a bell? I love that.
How do you do that? Wow.
Mine just stares at the door and then me, and the door and me, and the door and me. And I'm like, okay, you need to go outside? Okay, got it. Kathy, read Harry Potter. I've not read Pride and Prejudice, so I can't say anything about that. But Harry Potter. I've reread Harry Potter too. Love it. Have you watched the movies though? I hope you've watched the movies at least. They're pretty good. And then I was thinking of doing kind of like what Jessica said, like a cookbook of like, that would be cool. Like my favorite recipes and write those out. I don't know. But then I also thought of, because we have extra notebooks that we just got from our Archer and Olive.
Subscription.
Thanks to April enabling me. I was thinking I was going to do a recipe book on one. I wasn't sure about the other. And because my word of the year is joy, I was thinking of doing like a notebook of like almost like a gratitude journal, but like what brought me joy this year. And like, so like the book of joy. So,
yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, because my mom has a recipe book like where she's handwritten stuff. Unfortunately, her handwriting is not the neatest and it's in Spanish. So it's like, what is this word? So yeah, I'll make sure to write it a little neater for my kids. Amy, you got to read Harry Potter. April, have you read Harry Potter?
A long time ago.
Okay.
Very long time ago.
How about the Twilight series? Did you read that?
I didn't. I just saw the movies.
The movies are bad.
Yeah.
The acting in that is bad, but the books, I love the books. We're talking about Twilight, Stephanie. Did you ever read the books?
Read the books, watched the movies. Yes, the acting was bad. Yeah. And you know what? I tried to read the books again, and I was like,
oh, really? I read them once and I like devoured them. And then
same. And I thought, it'd be fun to go back and read them again. And I read it and I couldn't even finish book 1.
Oh my gosh.
It was like, what is this?
It's funny.
Oh yeah. Costco has Harry Potter books for cheap.
Harry Potter's one. Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings are one that I listen to at least once a year. It's like I will lay down, like that's my nighttime listen. And it's just so cozy to listen to those books.
So I'm almost embarrassed to tell you guys what I've been reading. But, okay.
Is it smutty?
No. Unfortunately not.
I forget it. No, I'm just kidding.
The newest book I'm reading is Al-Qaeda 2.0. The upcoming attack on the United States and Europe unveiled. It's from the podcast. Remember we were talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It was like one of the people on the podcast, one of their books. So that one, I've been reading that. And then I read 1 Year After, which is actually really, really good and very scary. It's like an EMP attack that happens in the US and how fucked we are. And then there was another one called The Attack. I mean, do you see where my mind is on stuff? So, yeah. That's the shit I've been reading. I need to get out of that though.
The conspiracy theories. And this is why you worry. This is why you're a big worrier, April.
It's just so interesting. Going to be like, oh, I see what's happening, and no.
That's exactly why you're worrying. The bird flu, like all that stuff. I'm like,
do you want to see the masks that I bought 440 N95 masks just for
just in case.
See, when it happens, I'll be like flying to San Diego.
I'm going to be prepared. My husband thinks I'm crazy.
I don't watch the news. I like half the time I'm oblivious to what's going on, and I'm happy.
Yeah. Oh, I get all of that from Mike. When Mike comes home or Brianna and her boyfriend come over, and I enjoy the conspiracy theory. I love stuff like that, but I can only do it so much, and then I'm like, okay, now I need sunshine and rainbows. Now I need some SpongeBob. Throw me a drink and let me think about something else, because then I worry. Like I'm trying to prep myself and my family and my life as much as possible, just in case if there is another lockdown. I want to make sure I've got enough stuff in my freezer and food in my home. But I mean, if it gets really bad, if it gets Walking Dead bad, we're screwed. We're in a neighborhood. We're not way off. And so that stresses me out and scares me. And I'm just like, okay, I need to not think about it right now.
If it was like Walking Dead bad, I might just say bye.
I'm like, I will just sacrifice, lay on the ground, and everyone else can run, because my fat ass ain't going to be running very far, very fast. So, yeah.
Brianna said the same thing. I was like, Brianna, you wouldn't fight? Like, come on, you played the video game, you watched the movie. She goes, nope.
I'm good.
Just let me die. I was like, well, I might just do what what's-her-face did, and cut your jaw off and put a she's like, Mom. I was like, I don't know.
Well, I had a good life. I'm good. I'll remember what I remember, and I'm out. Peace out.
Just make sure you do it in the head. I don't want
to miss, and then I'm like, oh, then I'm really fucked.
Yeah, you're really screwed. Like some of those people that tried to off themselves and didn't do it right. I'm like, oh God. That's funny. Man.
Stephen King. You know what? I want to read, I do want to read The Stand this year from Stephen King, and Fairy Tale, I think, are two on my list.
Fairy Tale was good. And it just kind of threw me off because it was from Stephen King. So I'm like waiting. I'm waiting for something to happen. And it was just a really great, fun book.
I need to read that one.
Good. Yeah, I think you would like that.
I read, what was it, 11... The day that JFK died. I don't remember the date, but whatever that name of that book was, that was a great book from Stephen King. 11, 9, I don't remember, 62.
Oh, yeah, 1172 or something like that. 11.
That was a good one. Have you met him in person, Amy?
Have you guys seen his house?
Uh-uh.
It's amazing.
Is it?
Oh, she did.
Jelly.
You did meet him. I like that.
Wondering where the 300 plus missing viruses lie.
Just saying.
I have a friend, and I'm kind of into it a little bit too. I'm afraid to watch more because I don't want to get sucked in that rabbit hole. But like UFOs, the whole like UFO thing. Yeah.
How are they not real? I mean, come on. We're not the only thing out there in the whole big.
It's funny because someone posted because of the fires, like, remember, like before the fires, everyone was talking about the drones.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone was talking about the fires. Anymore. Yeah. And someone goes, and just like that, no one's talking about the drones.
Well, there's so many conspiracy things too, even about the fires, that it's like if that were true, it would make you sick.
Oh yeah, Mike was talking about that the other day. He's like, Stephanie, some of the stuff that I'm hearing, he goes, just think, yeah, there's the winds, but
No water.
things are just not computing.
Yeah.
And I trust your husband because he knows what he's talking about.
And he's a conspiracy theorist. So.
My daughters are talking about that. Like, Mom, this was all planned. They're wanting to put in a smart city or something like that.
You know what I just saw is someone said that whole path is the path that Newsom wants, that fast rail.
Yeah. No, there's so much weird stuff, and like
that fast
that
rail
is real. It's
and all of a sudden, and then you have the city. So the fast rail is going to get. I mean, you have the Olympics going on there. So like, what better way to get the people to the Olympics than the fast rail? And you can't do that if there's houses in the way. I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's scary. Just. Yeah, I know. 300 viruses. Ooh, what?
Yeah, I don't Yeah, what is this 300 viruses?
We must know this.
Who mentioned
April
it?
needs to know this. I've got my masks.
Let's go back. Who mentioned the 300 viruses?
She's got a box of masks. She's good.
I do have a shit ton, you guys. I'm not even kidding. Oh, I don't want to be caught with my pants down. You know, like at least have it that they last a long time.
I still have my masks from COVID, so
I have a few, but I threw some away.
Oh, I threw a whole bunch away.
Yeah. The other day I was
working at the winery and I was trying to like be all cute. I was like, I've got to have them cute and match what I'm wearing. Of course, all I wear at the winery was black, so it doesn't matter. But
oh, okay. So the 300 viruses went missing from a lab in Australia.
Oh, lovely.
That's not good.
Ugh.
Did you all see the movie? Oh God, what was the movie? It was with Brad Pitt. World Z? World War Z?
Oh, such a good movie.
That's a good movie. Yeah.
Yes.
I love that movie. And they're coming out with the number 2.
They're coming out with number 2?
I'm gonna research this. Like, heck yeah, because that's like crazy.
It's totally up to you. Yeah, you research that and get back to us.
I will.
300 viruses in Australia. Oh no.
That's insane.
I mean, it's like coming up on Google easily.
Oh, it was a few years ago, but they never found them. Somebody's got them.
Oh.
December of 2024. Wow.
It's scary.
I
know.
That's very scary, you guys.
Super scary. I was talking to my girls today. And you know how TikTok's getting banned or whatever. I mean, so they signed up for another company called Red something, total Chinese company that's taking over. I'm like, you just banned TikTok, and now everyone's moving to an app that is actually in Chinese. It's like clearly from China, and it's just like, oh my gosh, you guys.
Yeah.
Just like. This is what happens when you tell people you can't do something. Guess what?
They're going to find a way to do it.
They're going to go do it. Uh-huh.
That's scary. I mean, for me, like, I just don't understand like the whole 2030 agenda that I'm hearing about. Like, for me, I just don't understand how certain people can do that to other people, like have this agenda against humanity or other people or the viruses. Like it's just so heartbreaking that people would do that to other people.
Was it Dan Brown? You know, it was Dan Brown who had oh God, oh my God, my brain. It was the movies that Tom Hanks ended up making. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's help me out, people.
Yeah.
here in the chat is Dan Brown, and it's like like Angels and Demons was one.
Yeah, Da Vinci Code.
The Da Vinci Code. Thank you,
Oh.
thank you, Amanda. And but I think the third or fourth book in that series, it's all about this group of people who feel like there's too many people, the population is growing, and you have to shrink it, right? So that's what they do. They release a virus or something like that.
Oh gosh.
But there are people like there are people in the world that feel like
is.
they're overpopulated. So like
I just don't. It's
Yeah.
so heartbreaking that you would do that to other people. I can't comprehend that. I just can't comprehend that. And it's scary because that's real, and it just, I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, for whoever's joining us late, we're kind of done talking about wax. We're talking about movies and books and stuff. We're talking about anything you want to talk. You can ask us anything. Anything you want to talk about. But yeah, there's that. Well, even the Avengers movie, the Marvel comics. I mean, that was the whole thing about you wipe out a certain percentage of the population.
One snap.
One snap.
Oh my gosh, Dave, that's awesome.
Any other questions for us?
Gosh, mine didn't get like $5. Robert won $100 off a scratcher.
Ooh,
how cool is that?
Dinner.
That's awesome. And then I have, give me like $3 $5 tickets. I won $15.
Hey, that's better than nothing.
You guys, I posted it on Facebook where I had a lottery ticket, and every single thing, the whole ticket was a winner. Granted, it was $500 total, which is the most I've ever won in my life on a lottery.
Oh, nice.
Too bad they weren't like big prizes, but yeah, it was like freaking awesome.
I don't ever win it. I don't gamble. I don't do that because I don't ever win.
No. I'll gamble a little, like when I go to Vegas, but it's basically money I'm willing to lose. No, I am not going to win.
Yeah.
And I might win a little to keep me entertained, but yeah.
I play the penny slots because I can sit there longer.
Yeah.
Get more drinks out of it.
Yeah. We have some Indian casinos not too far from here, and we'll go every now and then. It's kind of fun, but yeah, it's only like money that I'm like, okay, if I lose it, I lose it. I've been lucky a couple times though, where I've gotten like the major on some of the different like lightning links and stuff. But yeah, it's kind of fun.
Yeah,
I've won here and there. I love the Wheel of Fortune machine. Like that, I've won money. I've won like $500 on that one. Like after just putting a few bucks in. Yeah, some penny slots and lots of Diet Coke and rum. Yeah, why not? It's free. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna be in Vegas in a few weeks. So.
Are you?
Fun.
For work, so it's usually exhausting. They keep your calendar so full so that you don't gamble.
Yeah.
What's the point of going to Vegas?
I can't even play. We can't do anything. Yeah, but I'll be there first week of February, I think.
Yeah. Are you going like a day early or staying a day after to have fun, or no?
I was originally, we were planning on me extending it, staying for the weekend, but it's not going to work with like Emily going out and meeting me and stuff and timing. So I don't know, we'll do it another time. But but usually by the time I'm ready to come home, I'm like, it's time. Yeah, it's time to come home. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be there from like Monday through Thursday.
Oh yeah, that's a long time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You don't see the sun. You have no idea what time it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's no good.
Nah.
Yeah. Any other plans, vacations or anything? I'm going to go to Japan, hopefully, in end of October.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah, me and my oldest Danny are planning a trip to Japan, so I have to plan it. So,
yeah, you need to start.
I know, now.
Investigating.
Yeah.
So next week, I'm driving with my oldest. He has to report to South Carolina for nuclear power school. So I'm going to drive with him in his car cross country and then hop on a plane and fly back home after that. So.
Oh, wow.
I know. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be
like road trips, though.
The first time that he's going to be like gone for forever, I guess is what it is. So yeah, on his own completely. So, yep, I'm going to be doing that next week.
That's a good chapter, though.
Yeah, I'm excited for him. So, yeah.
Canada this summer. Yep. I've always wanted to go to Banff. Banff? That's a place in Canada I want to go to.
What's there?
It's a gorgeous lake. Look it up. Lake Banff. Banff, I think. It's like a beautiful lake, mountains and lake.
Mike and I went to Ottawa one year. That was really pretty. He had a firefighter competition challenge. It was the world competition, and they had it in Canada. It was the first time they had it like outside of the US. And oh my gosh, it was so pretty. It was so cold, but it was really pretty.
Yeah, definitely. Or I'd love to do more like a train across Canada, something like that.
Yeah, that would be neat.
When are you moving, April? Like in April?
Well, we're gonna start getting everything ready. Like we want everything out of our house in April, and start like we're gonna put new floors down and then paint, everything, and then we're gonna put the house on the market probably like May 15th ish, and just like whenever it sells, then we're gonna skedaddle out of here. We're gonna stay in the fifth wheel while we have the house on the market and stuff, and then drive it cross country. And yep, I'm excited. But it's like a lot of shit to get done. A lot of stuff. That's why I'm like trying to destash a lot of my wax and warm what the rest of it. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff though. And I have boxes. And
are you changing out your wax more frequently?
I
like
am.
just melting it and like, I gotta give 4 hours, time to change it.
Yeah, and I hate that because I feel like I can't enjoy it. It's like I want to just like enjoy it and let it go until it goes. Because like a lot of times wax changes.
I was just getting ready to say, yeah.
So it's like I feel like I'm super rushed. So I'm gonna be happy when everything's done. Just get back there, and then I can just start over with everything, with wax and everything. So it'll be fun.
Oh yeah, the Smoky Mountains would be nice.
Mm-hmm. I love a road trip, and with an RV, that's like,
yeah, I'm excited. The worst part will be the cats because they hate traveling. So they're fine once they're in the fifth wheel, but like when we're in the truck driving, meow, meow, meow.
Oh yeah.
And constant. And then my baby Aussie kitty, she's like 7, but she'll pant. And then I freak out and I'm like, oh my God, she's dying, and it's just like, we're going to have to drug her or something.
I was just going to say, you should drug her.
We're going to have to.
Poor Aussie. April, what's the name of your Facebook group where you're destashing?
It's Second Chance Wax Destash. I'll type it in here. Second Chance Wax. And Steph has a lot of really good stuff in there too. So,
well,
and
I found a box of more stuff that I meant to destash but didn't.
Who's bought wax this year so far? I mean, I know we're 3 weeks in, but so far.
Well, I didn't buy it, but I received, I think I talked to you guys earlier today about it, my Ebony and Ivory wax. I'm like, oh shit, did I buy this? I'm like, I don't remember buying anything, but I did. It was the Fizzy Pop sampler. So I think I bought that in December.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to until Amy mentioned the 2 bricks that were freaking in clearance. And I was like, well.
Was that the Pretty and Plaid bricks?
It was the Pretty and Plaid. And then it was the Ghostly Greeting, because I really like Ghostly Greeting and it's my club. And I don't have any bars left. And I was like, well, let me go get some bricks. So yeah, I did that.
Oh, I think I have a bar of Ghostly Greetings. I liked it, but then I was like, I think I fell out of love with it. But Girl Math is very creative. I like Girl Math.
Yes,
it really is. Lauren, hey.
Yeah. So I've only bought Scentsy, I guess, so that counts. I kind of forget to count Scentsy, but it does count. But I bought
Oh yeah, and then I got the Valentine's Day. Yeah.
Yeah. But
I always forget Scentsy. I mean,
I don't count that in my head.
yeah, because I'm like, oh, that's just a given.
Summer Rain Warmer from clearance. Oh, that's a pretty warmer, Christy. Yeah. It's the one that looks like it's got raindrops on it, right? Like it's wet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I have that one. It's beautiful. Which bars did you get? I'm curious if anybody else got the Valentine's Day bars yet. Oh, and then if anybody saw like the new round 2 of the Valentine's Day collection coming out, which is surprising. Like, why wasn't that just with round 1?
That's another thing, though. If I am going to gripe about something, is like, don't come out with something like a week later after I just paid $10 shipping. Can we just like put it together?
Yeah. I only want to pay shipping once.
I hate paying shipping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't bought the Valentine's Day, but I'm going to. I think I am. They all sound good.
I'm really
and Speckles. Yeah. Well, was there another round of bars or just another round of Valentine's stuff?
Yeah, just stuff. I think it was like fragrance flowers. No new bars, but fragrance flowers and let's see. It looks like some cozy cardigan, Scentsy soak, some cute little, what are they, like fan diffusers? Are they wall? I don't know if they're wall ones or not, but they're like some cute pink, thank you, fan diffusers, and then like a little, like, what would you call it? Like a little pretty Loch Ness monster kind of a thing.
And then some flowers.
Yeah. The apricot one, apricot cloud, I'm interested in. Oh, look at you with your lotto ticket.
Hey, Stephanie.
Yeah, I'm looking for the exactly that one, the pistachio cookie scent one.
Oh, it's so good.
I added 5 bars to my club.
Wait, which
I'm
ones?
debating adding them to a club or just buying them. I don't know.
I don't want all of them. That's why I just added the sugar cookie one to my club.
It's really, it's a good one.
Okay, do I need to get berry tart before it goes away? I kind of felt like
I love berry tart. That was a surprise for me.
You need it, Martha. Wait, do you like rum plum plum?
Yes.
You need it. You need to try it. Did you try it yet or no?
I've tried it. So I guess I will add berry tart, and a lot of people were saying cranberry spice was a good one.
I liked cranberry spice, and I was surprised because at first I'm like, why the hell are we getting this scent? But it's actually really good. I liked it. I like it better than the cherry clove chutney. That one's a little too spicy. At first I was like, oh, I like it. And then I warmed it, and then I'm like, okay, I'm going to try one more bar just to see if I want to club it. And then the second bar was like really spicy for the cherry clove chutney. So it was kind of weird. But I like berry spice.
Amy, I don't like berry jubilee either, but I do like berry tart. That one was nice because it had a bakery component to it.
Yeah, I didn't like berry.
April said, yeah.
It was waxy to my nose. It was like artificial berry. I don't like that kind of berry.
I also didn't like, what was the other berry? There was a berry bakery one that came out around Halloween. I don't know if it was in the Harvest collection.
Lemon in it.
The berry apple shortbread?
Yes.
That one is gross.
I thought by the name and the notes that I'm like, I would love this. And I was like, oh. So I think that's why I'm afraid of berry.
Berry tarts, to me, it's like a berry version of rum plum plum. Because it's like, if you take the plum out, but you have like berries, like a berry capote instead. Shit bread. And I get a bakery note out of it as well. I get like a pie crusty kind of a note with it when it's warming. I love berry tart. I clubbed it.
Amy,
Yeah,
you need a comedy award. You
it
make
was
me laugh so
so
often.
gross. Amy, I 100% agree with you. When I would wear, I'm like, why am I smelling like? First of all, it's just smelled like lemon. I was getting lemon in it, and there is a citrus in it. But I'm like, the name is so stupid. I didn't like it at all. Maybe because the name was, I had to like get the name out of my head because it was messing with my.
Yeah. But see, all our noses are different. So Christy likes it. I did not
I
like
like
it.
it too.
I did not like it.
I like it.
I don't even remember Berry's Jubilee. Like, I'm sure I don't remember.
I didn't like Berry's Jubilee though.
What?
No, hey.
But yeah.
Yeah.
He's very talkative right now.
He's so talkative. But he's looking like he wants to jump on things, and that's not good. Hey. No. Come on.
Oh,
Go that way.
it's so cute.
No, he's such a big goober.
You just see his tail.
He's got a skunk tail.
He
When
does.
like his tail does that little fluttery thing.
Like Pepe Le Pew.
Sometimes all you see is that. I'm like, oh, geez.
I love lemon scents too, Christy, but I didn't care for that bar.
I do too. I like a good lemon bakery, but something about that just threw me off.
Yeah, I don't know. Jam and Jubilee. How are we on winter? Are we ready for like Christmas winter out? I'm still in the mood for peppermint. Like I could do peppermint, but I'm kind of getting over trees. I'm a little over gingerbread and trees.
Yeah, it's warm outside. I don't want that
It's
stuff.
unusual.
Like, I like peppermint. Peppermint I can do year round though, because it kind of has a cooling effect for me.
Yeah.
But I'm done with like Christmas scents. Bring on spring, summer, please.
I'm okay either way. I wake up and I'm like, oh, berry sounds good. And then next day I'm like, you know what? I want some pumpkin in my life. So
I'm definitely over pumpkin.
Yeah.
So over pumpkin.
Pumpkin is such a short season for me. Like literally it's like 3 weeks and that's it. Just because it's freaking hot here.
I don't think it was that hot up here. I think we barely got up to 60 degrees today, maybe. Currently 48 degrees. 47. So.
Oh, that's where you're at, huh?
Yep.
Mine says 47 too. Tell you what, walking the dog in the morning has not been fun. It's like 34 degrees.
I can imagine.
I mean, I love it. I just have to be prepared for it. And I forgot my gloves. And this morning he wanted a real walk. I mean, that's with the Bernese Mountain Dog. When they're done, they're done. And he will sit there. He's like, no, I'm done. So I really pay attention. Are we doing a full walk or just pretending or what? Because he's 95 pounds. There's no way I can pick him up.
Yeah.
But I have had to call Mike and like, hey, Mike, can you bring the car so I can put the dog in the car because he's done walking? Yeah.
It's negative 11. Yeah, I'm complaining about what 57 degrees. Julie, where do you live? Where are you at? And I have never smelled cotton candy cookies.
Oh, I haven't either. That sounds good. I want cotton candy cookies.
Amy says she's going to predict that 4 cents will return. Okay, which one? Sun Castles. I like Sippin' Poolside. Very vanilla again, and pink. I like Pinkberry Sandalwood.
I liked Pinkberry Sandalwood too.
I would love to see that stay because I know it's currently offered.
Wyoming. Julie's in Wyoming. Amy's in Ohio. Oof.
Wyoming's beautiful. I love Wyoming, Montana. Like that's my vibe.
Yeah. That's one of the places Mike and I are talking about is Montana. But the other place, because he loves his bourbons and whiskey so much, is Tennessee or Kentucky. Because he's like, what am I going to do when I retire? And I'm like, oh, you could go work at a distillery. There you go.
There you go.
That's
They do
another.
tours, bourbon tours. Yeah. I go to Louisville often, so I get to drink my bourbon here and there. Have you tried bourbon cream? I need to buy bourbon cream now. I'm like, people are telling me like bourbon cream and like root beer.
What?
I'm like,
Really?
oh, that sounds interesting. Bourbon
Did you
cream.
get that thing that Chris was talking about? Was it like the amaretto?
No, I need to go back and look at. Yeah, she gave me some pictures.
That sounded delicious.
Yeah. I still have a little eggnog left. I might have some
amaretto cream.
Yeah. Ooh, black market. Do tell, Christy. Which ones did you bring? Oh, is that the cotton candy cookies? Cotton candy cookies. I've never smelled that.
Make up your mind, sir.
Amy, she's an asshole. I love it. I love your humor.
I do too.
I want a ticket.
Now, Amy, with the videos that you posted, would you, I mean, I don't know. I mean, would Scentsy come and potentially like kick you out? I mean, would you worry about that at all?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I mean, I feel like people get kicked out for it. That's the other thing that bothered me though, is like if you had something negative to say, like even if it wasn't like a rant, but like, hey, this is not cool, like you got kicked off the island in like Facebook groups.
Thanks, bird.
Thanks, bird.
She gangsta.
Wyoming whiskey. I don't think I've tried any.
So if they cancel you, are you afraid that you can't? So like that couple that got fired. Did you guys see that video?
Mm-hmm.
The couple that got fired. Did they have a club and do they get to still keep their club? Or are they like, screw you, we're not buying anything else? Like, if you fire me, you fire me. But if you take away my club, we might have to throw down.
I don't see. I think they were just fired from being consultants or asked to resign. So, but they got to keep their club if they wanted to be like a regular person buying a club.
Yeah, you would think.
You would think. But
she's sneaky. They're not underneath my name.
Oh my gosh, Amy. So smart. I do have a club under my daughter's name. I'm not going to lie. What happened with a couple? I think Chris sent us a video and there was a couple, I guess they're like higher up, I think they'd had dinner at Heidi and Orville's house, that kind of a couple, like they knew them personally. And because they had a podcast, not scent related, and then they were also like a ministry group or
it was a ministry podcast.
It was a ministry podcast. Thank you. Because they had a podcast, they were told that they can't have a different job and also be Scentsy consultants. And therefore they were asked to resign.
And they were consultants. They were part of Scentsy for 17 years.
Yeah. And it was
there was another video release. She's now I don't know if you guys watched the updated video. She was like, well, what am I gonna do with my life? My husband had to get a job and I had to it was very cringy to watch her. And so now she has created this fellowship for women, and it's going to be $39 a month. And she's going to show you so it's basically, I have figured it out, and now I'm going to tell you how to figure it out. And for $39 a month. Oh, yeah. I don't remember the video. What is her name? Hold on.
I was watching like one of the anti-MLM people things, and they were talking about it and saying that yeah, she or they got back into another like MLM. So
But I don't understand why people do that.
Insurance, and she has created almost like an MLM, but it's going to be showing women how they can like be their best life, like be who they should be through God. That's fine, but you're going to charge them $39 when a month ago you didn't know what you were going to do. It was crazy.
yeah.
Let me see if I can find the chick.
So in this, like I'm reading Amy's comment here. So does that mean that they could ask, not that they would ask me to resign, they don't know who the hell I am, but they would ask me to resign because I'm gaining followers through YouTube because I talk about Scentsy? I mean, I think that's kind of what
Talk about more than just Scentsy. They could ask you, yeah, because it's not just Scentsy.
It's so freaking crazy.
So the YouTuber is called
$39 a month. Really? Come on.
Yeah. The Sam D. And she was a Scentsy consultant for like 4 years. So she does these deep dives into the MLM, but she recently just did one. So that chick is now she's become this life coach. So she was Scentsy for 17 years, and now that she has awoken,
Awoken.
she woke now.
But LR, since we all know who LR is, but she doesn't talk about anything but Scentsy. I wonder if she talked about vendor wax at all.
She talked about candles before. She actually had a dupe one. She used to make videos where it was like a Bath and Body Works candle and then like a Scentsy dupe for it. She did do that. She had those in her videos a few years ago. And another thing, if you guys remember, she used to have stuff on her. It was on her YouTube. It was like you can get like a hat or a mug or whatever, and it like one said nope or whatever. And I've noticed like she's taken those off too. So I wonder if she got told you can't have that. Or what. I don't know.
Yeah, she's trying to be really careful after that couple.
Bars to jars. That's what it is. Yeah.
That's what her T-shirt said, or whatever.
No, that was like her series of like being Scentsy for like a candle and vice versa stuff. Yeah.
Interesting.
I got her hand slapped. She probably got written up. Bars to jars.
I wonder if they're still up on there.
Anderson. Oh, I'll have to check out Julie Anderson.
Oh, I think I watched her this morning.
Wait, is that the one we watched this morning?
I think that's the one you watched.
Oh, okay. I
think so.
Yeah.
That's the one that April sent us, I think.
Yeah, I really do wish Scentsy was not an MLM. I really do. I think
she still has her bars to jars videos up here. Just put it in YouTube and they're there. So
yeah.
But is she saying if you have this candle, Scentsy has a dupe for it? So she's still promoting Scentsy versus saying, oh, Scentsy has this and you should go out and buy Bath and Body Works candle.
Let's see. I mean, she talks about both. Just, I guess how you could like find a dupe for it, but still at the same time, you're still talking about
something else. Another brand.
You bought it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, my bladder is about to explode, so you can keep talking or we can call it a night. I'm fine if you guys want to keep talking. Wait, what is this about monostat?
A monostat.
Oh my God. I am so glad I did not have coffee in my mouth when you said that this morning, Amy, because oh my God, I laughed so hard. That was hilarious.
Monostat. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, coffee sounds good.
Do we end on the monostat note?
Sure,
Yeah,
but we need to do this again. We'll start getting back together more regularly to have fun lives. Even just talking about again random shit. You know,
Yeah.
doesn't have to be wax related. It can be whatever.
And hopefully we'll have Chris. I mean, Chris is up in a beautiful cabin right now. Little lucky son of a
I
nutcracker.
know.
Up in the snow.
So
I miss Chris's humor on here.
yeah.
Yeah. No, it's not the worst thing you said. It was the funniest thing you said. Oh my God. She once asked a customer for a diaphragm of his basement. Oh, too funny. Too funny.
Oh my gosh. That's
All right. We'll have to do this again soon.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone for joining
Yeah,
us.
thanks,
Yes,
guys.
that was so much fun.
It was a lot of fun.
So
Bye.
much.
Night, guys.